And we right back off the pull up. We late. We came in late tonight, y'all. But we right back with y'all. How you feeling, Killers? Corey, Rare's Form. My nigga Killer, how you feeling?
Just chilling, man. Middle fingers to the enemy.
Middle fingers to the enemy. That's how that nigga Tatum felt.
Nah, I ain't gonna even lie. That's how that fool Drew Holiday felt. Like Drew Holiday went through a whole bunch of shit. Salute to Drew Holiday, man.
We got some stuff to get into today. I mean, shit, they got him one. Drew Holiday, I think he got two.
Yep, and he got one before Giannis literally the next year.
That nigga got two.
Ended up being the missing piece. Now, it's not the narrative for me, but I still fuck with Giannis, but this is what you did, man. You gotta live with that.
Yeah.
And I think you still got something cool. You got Dame, you know. Yeah. Dame is not Drew, and Drew is not Dame.
Dame gotta be. Hopefully, Dame not injured no more.
Man, I can't give Dame that excuse like that. I think they gotta figure out how to play with each other.
Those are the Achilles, though, right?
He can't like at the end of the year. What you mean?
I thought his Achilles was fucked up.
Dame played more games than Giannis.
No, did you hear that?
His Achilles? I don't think it's the Achilles.
His Achilles.
Oh, let me.
I thought his Achilles was. You about to look it up?
Yeah, I'm about to look it up right now on my phone. We could talk about some other shit.
Yeah, I think
get into the other shit.
Fucked up because I know Giannis
Dame injury
fucked up. I think.
Okay. You right. The Bucks. 2 months ago, he got an Achilles injury. So you're absolutely right.
He tried the hardest he could.
Yeah, I'm saying he played more games than Giannis, if I'm not mistaken, because Giannis got injured and didn't play for like the last 20 games or some shit like that, and didn't play in the playoffs like that.
But I think
he was injured.
An Achilles injury too, though.
Giannis injury.
I think Giannis injury was that too. That nigga was injured. That nigga didn't play none of the last
games.
Yeah, none of the games.
It's not saying there's injury in this thing. Let me go back. Why is Giannis playing? Left soleus strain. Left soleus strain. I don't know what a soleus is, but if he can't play, I know it hurt.
Right.
That nigga was supposed to, the year he won the finals, Giannis was supposed to be out for the rest of the playoffs. And he just said, I'm going to play.
A soleus is a muscle in the calf that runs from directly behind the knee to just above the muscles around the ankle.
That's like the Achilles,
right? So basically, probably an
Achilles. Or ACL, or like a. It's like that. That's like a
ACL,
ACL or MCL. It got to do with that.
Yeah, an injury or strain to this muscle can cause pain and discomfort. Oh yeah, of course, pain and discomfort. Common injuries, of course, correctly directing its treating muscle strain is vital for a full and speedy recovery. You know,
like that's the type of shit that like Vince Carter caught hella times, like shit like that, strained soleus. You know what I mean? Or like he caught shit like that, and it was times he was like, "Bro, I can't even walk right now. I'm gonna get back, but it's so much pain to walk." But they didn't break nothing.
See, and also it depends on
like strains.
Also, it depends on the grade of it. It says grade 1. A person with a grade 1 strain may experience sharpness or pain initially during an activity, mild discomfort, tightness. But like, let's say it's a more severe one, grade 3, severe pain, inability to do physical activity, significant bruising, swelling. Even grade 2 is like sharp pain. So he probably wasn't fucked up. He probably really couldn't move.
See, this is another thing too, though. It could be one, but when you hear about one in discomfort and all that, that's just regular people. That's not an athlete. They're not telling
Right.
you from an athlete point
Well,
of view.
no, they are though,
So
because they said that this diagnosis is common in runners and sport players.
yeah, what I'm saying is a runner is not a professional athlete, is what I'm saying. Them is regular
I'm
people.
saying it says this injury is known in professional sports, though.
I'm agreeing with that. I'm saying the diagnosis that we hear every single time is they're not
Right.
telling
Well,
you
it's not. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
it's a regular. This is for a regular person,
No,
let alone an athlete that run all the time.
Yeah,
If
so
you
it's
running
really,
all the
it
time,
really
you might be able
starts
to walk. You might be able to walk and just like that hurt. But
No,
nigga,
yeah.
you ain't running and dunking no more. Nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Like even if you can, you chilling the fuck out.
Especially a nigga like Giannis.
Yeah, you chilling the fuck out, nigga.
Giannis need all he could get.
Yeah, for sure. Like his game is based on like Giannis gonna try as hard as he can no matter what. But like nigga, if you can't jump and all that type of shit, it's a whole bunch of people on the bench that don't get no playing time that really try as hard as they can.
Right.
So it's not like your effort is definitely appreciated. But if you can't go,
what?
hey man, you need to chill out.
We know what?
We'll get them next year.
While NBA is chilling out, I think it's a good time to let them know that y'all need to tap in with prize picks. Y'all need to come get our picks because we doing this shit and we do
Hey
it up.
man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to shit on your shit, boy, but he could. Hey, I get advice from him. Don't come to me, nigga. Because if I lose, I'm gonna be like, hey, nigga, I lost. I don't know what to tell you. I could win 30 times.
Shit, I get advice from you, nigga.
Nah, man. I'm on the analytical type of side. Not analytical, but like just based on.
I was asking about old girl. Like, what you think about old girl? What you think she gonna do today?
Well, I can look at them averages a lot of times. Now, I didn't look like the people that I was talking about is games I seen. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen a million games, but just the flow and seeing how they maneuver. And then I'm looking at the numbers because sometimes when you watch the game, unless they tell you, you don't know that this nigga went for 50. You know what I'm saying? Or this nigga went for 30. Like, that's what they call a quiet 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how Kawhi Leonard used to be. Kawhi Leonard wasn't like you. Kawhi Leonard wasn't scoring a whole bunch of points.
Y'all. Shout out to him for the John Quayle Jones. Tonight was a big one.
John Quayle was killing.
Shout out John Quayle. I told Natasha, I told that lady, you better sit your ass back. I told Alyssa to sit that ass down too, and she sat that ass down. She a hard headed, but
man,
she learned.
Hey man, run it up
for a real one. Okay, Sabrina.
You know you know them female basketball players is not gonna take that lightly when they see this shit, bro.
Hey, shout out to all of them. I fuck with all of them. Khaled Cooper get on the nigga head. I'm already knowing. You seen that interview with her and the interviewer? The nigga was like, what does the bench have to do to help you guys out going forward? And she was like, what? What the fuck you just asked me? Well, the bench didn't have a good game this time. What do they need to do to go forward? What do you think they need to do?
Listen, they're in a place where they feel disrespected, bro. And they've been playing professional for a long time. So they feel disrespected. I tread lightly. I tread lightly because they don't know me. And I understand, like, they feel like they're getting it from every side. Now, I'm not saying that everybody that's talking about it is not valid. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I get it. So I try to tread lightly on the because I want to cover this shit. To be honest with you, they growing. My interest is growing in this shit. So I want to cover it because I want to cover the real people. Because right now the world says Caitlin Clark is the end all beat all. And it's other people that I've seen even before Caitlin Clark that I've seen in the league that was killing.
Cooper better than Caitlin Clark.
It's a lot of people better than Caitlin Clark, but I want to try not to make it into that. I want to try not to make it into that with Caitlin Clark because I know I know all the bullshit.
You've been in the league since 2016, nigga. That's pretty dope. She my age too. Well, she about to be 30 this year, but that's pretty dope though. We've been in the league.
That's definitely dope. Because I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, this is a living. Yeah. This is a living for motherfuckers and shit like that.
Exactly.
This is like you get to do something that you like to do, that you actually been doing probably since you was a kid, and you get to do it for money. Now, should you get more money? I think now that the press is coming on and more people is more interested in it. I couldn't say it back in the days all the time because everybody wasn't interested in it, just being real. But what I definitely want to do, especially coming from here, is I want to cover certain shit. I'm gonna learn as I go, and I'm gonna be wrong on some shit. But at the same time, I want to cover it and shit like shit. The WNBA, bro. The podcast, bro.
Shout out to WNBA. Shout out, girl, we was watching earlier. What was her name? Agnes or Agnea Williams or something like this?
Aja Wilson?
No. The girl we was watching earlier that was shooting.
I don't remember her name. The one that was on YouTube.
Yeah, shout out to her. Yeah. She go crazy.
Shit, why don't we get into one of them? Yeah, we can do one. We can do one of them motherfuckers and just shout her out, like and subscribe. Like I said, it was interesting.
Before we do that, let's get into this Pac, RP Pac. You already know, man. June is my nigga whole month. The whole month we nigga, every day it's really shout out to Pac. Let's get into this. Where you at? Niggas out here.
Almost there. Come on, get that line up. Benito, here. All right, Connor. Stop CPR. Everybody clear. We have asystole on the monitor. Somebody try to call.
My nigga Bo King. Shout out to Bo King, man.
All right. Go on CPR. Come on, you know the line. Get him out. Come on, he's going down. Can't believe this. Come on.
Bo King be everywhere, man. Shout out to fucking Bo King.
Call him and tell him.
He's
gone.
Bo King be everywhere, bro. Like, that nigga is a legend.
Yeah, that nigga a legend for sure, bro. He played a good ass role. He played a good ass role in that. What's that one movie with him and bro from House of Pain?
House of Pain.
What's bro name? But
I know he had one with him and Makai.
Nah, not Makai. What's light skinned bro name?
Cool.
It's actually a good ass movie. Who was the star in that movie? Who was the movie? Bo Kim or Bo Kim? And that nigga
King Woodbine.
My nigga Bo Kim, and that nigga crazy than a motherfucker.
But every movie.
That nigga, bro, it was kind of sad for that nigga because how his come up was. Oh, Jason's lyric. There you go.
Jason Lyric. Oh, yeah. Hey man, again, Jason respect. Lyric, Bo King literally said, I stayed on this one side. He didn't go too deep into it. I appreciate him not for the cloud chasing because he got his own story. Like Bo King got a story, but I don't think he might not even want to get into it. But Bo King, like, bro, hey man, I stayed on this one side and it stopped me from being in certain movies and all this type of shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? I kept my soul and he kept it light, didn't say niggas try to show him, try to fuck him or none of that type of shit. He just said,
bro.
He just like
they tried Terry Crews, they for sure tried that nigga.
No, they tried him. I'm just saying I respect that. He didn't, he just said a little bit. He didn't go into it. Everybody know what's going on. When he say, man, I try to stay on this one side. When he's saying I'm trying to stay on this one side, that means he's still trying to stay on that one side.
Right. Shout out to
like nigga, I'm trying to get a movie, nigga.
Forever Shut Up, Bo King, man. I just seen actually one of his recent movies, so he's still active, so that's dope. Shut Up, Bo
Yeah,
King.
that nigga was with King and Slim. I think
You're
it
gonna
was
have to earn your way. Sure hope we can make it. I'm gonna try. Thanks a lot.
Who was this old nigga he's talking to? I always wondered that.
Nah, that was supposed to be like Red Fox. That was supposed to be like a version of Red Fox.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to earn your way.
Fuck Red.
Sure hope we can make it. I'm gonna try. Thanks a lot.
Like Red Fox is a black revolutionary. He just was a comedian.
Yeah, so fuck Red Fox.
Change for the better. I really don't think nobody could be mad at you. Please, I ain't mad at you.
Do your thing.
Yeah. All the homies that I ain't talked to in a while. I'ma send this one out for y'all. Know what I mean? Cause I ain't mad at you. Heard y'all tearing up shit out there.
Man, fair use, man.
Giving a
Fair
motherfucker.
use.
Fair use.
Yeah, niggas. Cause I ain't mad at you. Now we was once two niggas of the same kind. Quick to holler at a hoochie with the same line. You was just a little smaller, but you still roll. Got stressed to YA and hit the hood swole. Remember when you had a Jerry curl, didn't quite learn. On the block with your Glock, tripping off Sherm. Collect calls to the tip, saying how you changed. You a Muslim now, no more dope game. Heard you might be coming home, just got bail. Wanna go to the mosque, don't wanna chase tail. It seems I lost my little homie, he's a changed man. Hit the pen and now no sinning is the game plan. When I talk about money, all you see is the struggle. When I tell you I'm living large, you tell me it's trouble. Congratulations on the wedding. I hope your wife knows she got a player for life. And that's no bullshit. I know we grew apart. You probably don't remember. I used to think your sister but never ran a bit. And I can see us after school. We bomb on the first motherfucker with the wrong shit on. Now the whole shit's changed. And we don't even kick it. Got a big money scheme. And you ain't even with it. Knew in my heart you was the same motherfucker bad. Go toe to toe when it's time for woe. You got a brother's bag. And I can't even trip. Cause I'm just laughing at you. You trying hard to maintain and go ahead. Cause I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
We used to be like distant cousins, fighting, playing dozens, whole neighborhood buzzing, knowing that we wasn't. Got us on the roof or behind the stairs. I'm getting bits and I'm reminiscing all the time. Besides moving and grinding, wasn't nothing on our mind. In time, we learned to live a life of crime. Grind us back to a time was much too young enough. I caught a felony loving the way the guns blow. And even though we separated, you said that you wait, don't get nobody no cookie while I be locked up. I kiss my mama goodbye, wipe the tears from my lonely eyes. Said I'll return, but I gotta fight to fix the ride. Don't shed a tear, cause mama, I ain't happy here. I feel tried, no more smiles for a couple years. They got me going mad. I'm knocking butlers on their bags in my cell, picking hell. I know one day I'll be back. As soon as I touch down, I told my girl I'll be there, so prepare to get fucked down. The homies wanna kick it, but I'm just laughing at you, cause you's a down ass bitch.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Father, forgive us for living while all my homies stuck in prison, barely breathing, believing that the world is a prison. It's like a ghetto we can never leave. A broken rose giving bloom through the cracks of the concrete. So many other things for us to see. Things to be, our history so full of tragedy and misery. To all my homies never made it home. The dead peers I shed tattooed tears for when I'm alone. Picture us inside a ghetto heaven, a place to rest, finding peace through this land of stress. In my chest I feel pain coming sudden storms. Life full of rain in this game, watch for land thorn. Our unborn never got to grow, never got to see what's next. In this world full of countless threats, I beg God to make a way for our ghetto kids to breathe. Show a sign, make us all believe. Cause I ain't mad at you.
All the homeboys that passed away. All the homeboys locked in jail.
I ain't gonna lie, bud. I got one for this motherfucker though. It's gonna take him. I got one for them motherfuckers for sure.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, that's what his name was. Danny Frank.
Danny Boy. Danny Boy.
Danny Boy, yeah, Danny Boy.
You was thinking the same thing I was thinking as soon as I seen that shit, but
Yeah, that's that.
nah, for sure.
Man, hey, you know what? R.P. Pac, it got to be fucked up for Bokeem because for him to play that role and then actually have to really grieve Pac is crazy.
But the thing is, back in the days, that song was done way before he died. But like Pac was always on some this is my death.
Yeah.
That nigga was always on some I could die tomorrow. The Black Panther shit. This is song old school thug like Cradle to the Grave, man. Shout out to Tupac, man.
Oh, Pac.
Shout out to Pac, man.
So much trouble in the world, nigga. Can't nobody feel your pain.
You hear it, right?
Yeah. Turn it up. Turn it up.
I'm turning it up right now, but my bad. Ghetto Podcast.
Yeah. And that shit right up.
And the funny shit is, this the shit that made me know how old he was.
1971, mama gave birth to a hell-raising heavenly son. See, the doctor tried to smack me, but I smacked him back. My first words was thug for life, and Papa passed the Mac. I'm busting on these other suckers brawling. Listen, you can hear my mini 14 calling. I'm out the window of my drop top, making my block hot, busting that suckers when will it stop? Now tell me, are you scared of the dark? Can't close my eyes, I see vision. And even with the thug living, will I escape prison? Penitentiary chances wasn't all day thing. The only way to advance, if you sing, then you better have your lights on. Cause when we fight, it's in the middle of the night with no lights on. Hey, there must be a God, cause I feel lucky, paranoid out my mind. Cause all these suckers trying to rush me, am I going to jail? Look at me barely coming out the courthouse, all about my mail, man. Hey, never die, be a hustler till you bust. Making thugs out you suckers from the cradle to the grave.
From the cradle to the grave, life ain't never been easy. Living in the ghetto.
This was on the box back in the day.
From the cradle to the grave, since a little bitty child, I've been known to get ill and kind of walk wild. Pop, just like the bottles in my walk with street talk. I'm running up the block.
Shout out Mo Cream, man.
Surveillance on the player
Got
every
Mo Cream on this
waiting on my
motherfucker.
daddy to take him on the way. And mama always working trying to make ends meet. So now a young player's being raised by the streets. And then the only other man that ever showed me love was my dope green uncle, strung out on drugs and straight thugs. Me and my mama out on her own, so I got two cats, one black and one of chrome.
I'm not mistaken,
I
this
don't
was
wanna hurt
Tulu's
nobody. I must have said mine. I'm going out of my mind from the cradle to the grave.
That nigga brother.
From the cradle to the grave,
I didn't even know
life
that.
ain't never been easy.
Yeah, that nigga Tyler song.
Ghetto.
From the cradle to the grave, I'm glad to say I made it this far. Many G's not hogs, and all they got was their name hit up on the wall. It's sad thinking about the times life goes on. I'm steady lost in this land, that's the war song. I got no home, don't have no friends neither. It's just me by my lonely, so I marry my Nina. I keep wherever I go, going for broke. I never leave my without my sugar. I'm after Peculiar. Mama told me not to trust the boss and toss him up if he laid a hand on me since it has been known. Since the cradle, I've been a cradle. My first toy was a gun, I got spoiled and learned to love weapons.
Yeah.
But now I'm doing money and doing street fame. Somebody built my cap and put me in my grave.
From the cradle to the grave, life ain't never been easy. Living in the ghetto.
March 18th, the rainy day my mama gave birth to a baby boy trapped in hell on earth. From day one it wasn't fun, I never had a drum. Daddy
Fair
was
use, man.
and mama won't stop drinking rum. I tried to cope low, but my family's broke. And my pocket's so now I got the slang yayo. In this dirty game, all I feel is pain. And since I lost my mama, I think I'm going insane. I'm steady stressing, staying praying for a blessing, looking for a come up without the Smith and Wesson. It's messed up, my brother gotta grow up through a dirt. But from the cradle to the grave, I'ma put in work. Time's moving fast, will I last another day?
Sight.
So I pray. Did I sell my soul as a young kid? All the things I did, wishing someone helped me, but they never did. I can't take it, will I make it to my older age? Before I'm shot up or locked up in a damn cage. Lord help me, guide me, save me, cause that's the way that daddy raised me, crazy. Forever trying, I was born dying. Inglewood is a city where I'm walk by. The beginning is the ending, am I just a slave? So I got to be brave from the cradle to the grave.
From the grave, life ain't never been easy.
What's going on, brother?
Big Psych from Inglewood.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out Inglewood. Shout out Big Psych. R.I.P. Big Psych. Let's get into another one real quick. R.I.P. Pac.
Yeah, this is a 360 version. I did the movie one last time. For sure, do that one, but for sure. This one take. This one take, nigga.
Motherfucking magnets. Coming at these niggas worldwide.
Film it. Machiavelli died.
My life in exchange for yours. More hated as a thug. House full of babies crying for my lack of getting love. Ain't nobody tell me shit till I got a sack of drugs at the block. Sold up. The back of guns. Do you feel me?
World, do you feel me?
Catch a rising star. Fuck the love. Niggas feel me. Got these niggas running all wild for my double law. When we ride, motherfuckers see it sure to die. Boom at the end of the room with the air. Niggas scared. See you head on. Think all the buses that I had to leave go. On a grave nigga fucking with a maid nigga MOB. Gunfire getting sprayed quick. Fuck them all, let them understand my plot to get rich. Much more than 6 fix. A
motherfucking maid nigga. But them niggas just literally had a camera that just went in a circle, right? That nigga just holding the camera. One take.
Nigga, I was raised on the streets. I had to hustle just to eat. My role model was killing niggas, so I know I would never be weak. They got me sitting wondering where my life began. These niggas crossed my father, then my father crossed them. Cause I roll with him, all the love niggas. And my number one plan to kill a man and grab a needle with drug niggas. Niggas don't like us because they bitches straight love us. The president told us to leave cause the government don't want us. This Napoleon. I get my pleasure out of sin and see a plus bill and shit cause I seen it at the beginning. A main nigga. How many niggas fall in your vision? Guns down for every last minute that I spent in prison. We mash together, plus we get cash together. Last but never, knowing it don't last forever. It's only one way out and one way in. Motherfuckers cross and get crossed out, never made men. We find excuses to loot, cock and shoot, blow the roof off and booth like Rock My Raoul. I can't be touched cause of the weapons I clutch. And the niggas that I'm under, it's just too much. We made niggas.
So now you gon' have to imagine. Call me your prophet cause I predicted what's gon' happen. I began the paper, stacking the those who be paper snatching will emerge like crack in the 80s. Baby, that's if I slip. But I became official since the start of this. Edie, I mean, born July 7th of you said eyes. Precious but others gave me they hate to cherish. But still I made it. I made nigga, made by the game. Made for war, my aim is simple and plain. Yeah, whether it's game or these tracks made for your brain. You'll forever know my name. Edie, I made it.
My strap, my head, there will be none of that. A young old kid, old playing out low, he Mortal Kombat. The killer beat me a nigga till he still and chill. Recognize the real deal. Feel a nigga made when I was young and dumb with a gun, but it paid, so I busted for fun. And the outcome will be the same every time. We all gon' die, get yours, cause I'ma get mine. Downloads, we beat Don Juan, son, it's worship. Rhymes baptize your mom, I paralyze the public with my mentality of war. Dead bodies in silence, give it to you raw. Some nigga to the core, the results of living poor. Got me thinking on a made level. Shooting my gaze to get paid, I'm fucking crazy level. That shit from here to there, day by day. Year to year, made niggas on your motherfucking team. I'm a man.
Call me a bad boy, killer, murder, motherfuckers daily know the fair's travel. So my alias Machiavelli can get lessons from niggas in penitentiaries. Game when the plot helped me survive several centuries. I engage, I display my race. Surround the court building with the gauges sprayed. Then wonder if I'm going and finally sentence on my knees to God. Begging for repentance of forgiveness that I'm a thug. They got me fiending for my cash like a fiend when he dreams of drugs. This the daughter and I kidnap your daughter. Kill your wife and hit the funeral, but tell you just who gave the order. Machiavelli the dawn till I'm gone. I maintain my army of lunatics and stay home till the day I die. I'll be remembered as a paid nigga, outlaw to the grave. I'm motherfucking made. Can you feel me?
Come close.
Come close, nigga.
Into the mind of a made nigga. I can't be touched.
Good shit.
get fucked. Feel me? Showtime millionaire dreams. All I want is the cream. I sell my shit to the fiends. All the bitches scream. Come listen to this made nigga. Outlaw. Machiavelli the Don. Hussein Fatal. Yeah, I mean.
Listen to the back part. Now with him talking, listen to the phone. Listen to the background.
Mussolini.
Let them go. They're made niggas.
I send this out to my niggas on the streets. The motherfucking made niggas. All my niggas on death row. The dog cat. The dog father. And all his niggas. You know what time it is. Daz Dillinger. Corrupt. Young Gotti.
See, that nigga shouted out everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be saying about motherfuckers be acting like they don't know what's popping, but like that nigga shouted out everybody.
Yeah.
That was off the movie. I think that was off of either gang related. I think it's off gang related. That's why they were on the video. They was all police officers.
Yeah, that's why
they always crooked cops.
That movie make me want to go watch that movie tonight when I lay down.
Nah, hey man, it might be. We got to do reviews up on that shit. Like that's like again, it's another side of it. It's another side. It's so much different content, bro. It's like now that we creating content, now that we creating this shit, man, we got to consume as much as we can, man. We got to consume shit.
R.I.P. my nigga Pop. So much in the world, nigga. Can't nobody feel pain.
The world's changing every day. Time moving fast. My world moving. How long will she last? I'm talking about my pistol in it. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm off this shit. But
my nigga is so let's get into let's move it right along to New York Liberty versus Mercury.
Okay. We
know it's exactly what I was showing y'all how they did their thing today.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
I like that. I like the. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I like the Vegas team with Aja. They going crazy, or Asia. Yeah. I like their team.
Yeah, she go.
But crazy. I think she definitely the one.
Best player in the league right now.
I want to see the Liberty. I want to see New York versus Vegas, if I could choose them.
Yeah.
Because I want to see them games, like especially now that we can sit up and actually, I want to see them games, and like that's going to create the respect because you could actually see them going through it.
It's a couple good players in the WNBA, bro.
Oh no, it's hella good. It's hella good players in the WNBA,
bro. She do her thing.
Nah, so Sabrina been killing since college. Like I said, she from the Mamba. Like Kobe co-signed her when she first came out of Oregon. So Sabrina UNESCO. I can't pronounce the name. Listen, I'm growing with y'all. I'm learning this shit. I don't want to mess up nobody's name, but Sabrina. I just say Sabrina.
Yeah.
Sabrina goes crazy. I don't even know her jersey number. I just know what team she play for, and I know who she is.
Is she Russian?
I don't know. UNESCO is like it start with an I.
It might be Spanish shit for all we know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know. I know this is like a crazy take. But I don't even want to call it a crazy take. What she's doing right now is what everybody thought Caitlin Clark would be doing. And when she came in the league, she came in doing that same shit she was doing in college.
Right.
But it kind of went under. Because, again, I don't think she's better than Asia Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's better than Breanna Stewart. I think she's one of them people up out there, though. Like, she could do it, and she's young enough to have a career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can watch her for the next maybe 5, almost 10 years. I don't know how,
But it is other women like Asia Wilson, but also Jackie Young.
I think if you understand what Asia Wilson means to this shit, I think we take them I think again, I'm just coming into the shit. Asia Wilson is for sure somebody that they're taking for granted.
Yeah.
Because she's the best in the league to me.
Yeah, she's the best
like
player.
she's the best player in the league. And if you look at her stats and all the stuff, she's been the best player. It's been some players in there, but she's been the best player in the league for a while, even if she don't win MVP all the time. She was in South Carolina. South Carolina, she was number 1 pick, scoring and all that. They won championships. She from that cloth. Yeah. But at the same time, she been in the
championship in the WNBA too.
Yeah, no, she got the like 2, if I'm not mistaken. She got 2 of them. Yeah, she got 2 of them. Vegas got 2 of them. Again, she's one of the best players.
96. I'm just a year older than her. Born 96, nigga. She doing her thing. South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Women's basketball championship in 2017. And then the MOP in 2018. Yeah, she did her shit.
No,
Best player women's college basketball in 2018. She was drafted first overall. Won her first WNBA MVP in 2020. Just 2 years later.
Yeah, the thing is, there's people in the league that have. It's people in the league right now. It's women in the league right now that got the credentials that could always make a statement for themselves. But I think I don't want to say that. I don't even want to say I think the consensus because it's people that still don't know. But like Asia, like every night is a bucket rebounds. Like I'm not saying it transitioned to winning every time, but again, maybe that's a lack of coaching.
She do her shit though. Shout out Asia Wilson, man.
No, Asia Wilson go crazy. Yeah. But, I think she hit on the ticket too.
She gonna hit tomorrow.
I think she hit on the ticket.
Tomorrow. She play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Asia Wilson play tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, she gonna hit though. Shit show, man.
No, that's crazy, man. Like I said, I'm learning as I go.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get into these highlights real quick. Last game. Tomorrow we'll definitely look at that Vegas game for sure.
Okay.
This party started. Of course, Phoenix would love to join Connecticut, who's won earlier today in the win column. And with
fair use.
Yeah, look for an up-tempo game
Tarazi.
against
Brittany.
New York, and this is a two-man game right there with Taurasi and Grimes.
And that's the first bucket of the day.
Man, I'm not gonna be that guy. No, I'm not gonna be that guy.
You gotta be real.
No, I'm not about to be that guy because I don't want to troll. I don't want to troll.
No,
I don't want to troll.
What you gonna say, bro?
No, I don't want to troll. I don't want to troll.
What's the troll?
Let's just play.
What is the troll though?
I'll tell you off camera.
Oh, this nigga right here.
I don't want to troll because I want to cover it. I want to be objective.
A little bit too much.
Ionescu again. Is here in Phoenix, where she took the Mercury to the playoffs.
So Brendan be going crazy.
5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Inside to Copper from BG. I like it.
We've got players that will cut to the basket.
From
so
BG.
And seeing her teammates.
Copper coming up with the steal.
Copper. Okay, look at Copper.
Hamilton, and it's an opportunity for
look, finished it. And look, okay. And one. And one though. What are you saying?
You gotta be the best player on that team.
Got you. I don't think so.
That'll work.
I think she wanted an up and coming.
Who you think is the best player on Phoenix right now?
She looks really, really good right now. But the thing is, I gotta watch game film because
You know, she
There's
got
matchups in game.
Diana Taurasi and
No. I'm pretty sure she got the best mentorship. Yeah. She got the mentorship. Again, I don't know her exactly. I don't want to. She going bad. Once she go bad, we gonna see at the end of the game, and then we're gonna see it the rest of the games. Like it's somebody to look out for. Like I'm just looking out for people.
No, yeah,
she looked like she doing her thing.
Liberty without Courtney Vandersloot, as she is still out for personal reasons for a 6th straight game. John Quill Jones with the finish.
Okay, John Quill.
For the Mercury, a big part of the reason why they've had success of late.
The rebounding,
finds the bottom of the net.
Man.
Josh Cloud had 21 points the last time these two teams met. 3 minutes to go in
Sabrina.
the first quarter. Ionescu. That 3 ball is a thing of beauty. She's got 3 of them already today.
But this is, I swear,
they got lost
crazy take.
Nobody's talking. You gotta...
This is what people thought. This is what people thought Caitlin Clark was going to do. I swear, if Caitlin Clark was doing this, everybody would shut the fuck up. But I promise you, like, this is what people get mad at is the fact that she's having a great season. And I'm not saying that Caitlin is having a good season. But at the same time, you got all these different people having good seasons. And it's like, oh, yeah, she went for 30. And then you see, oh, well, these motherfuckers they averaged 26.
Yeah.
And it's her first year, and that's cool. But it's like you can't convince me that I heard of Caitlin Clark. I mean, I heard of Angel Reese because of Caitlin Clark. I heard of both of them at the same time.
And if anything, a nigga was really tapped in with Angel Reese. And I heard of Caitlin Clark because of Angel Reese.
Exactly.
For me. And Angel Reese won in the championship too.
That's what I'm saying. Now, guess what? When I seen that, they showed all the back stuff that, oh, this is what Caitlin Clark did this year. I'm like, okay, yeah, she was killing. But guess who was killing the same year? Juju,
yeah.
And Angel Reese.
And,
and Angel Reese.
Girl from the Gamecocks, too. Like, the Gamecocks be producing some good players, bro.
Yeah, they got Don Staley.
The point guard.
They got Don Staley. But Don Staley is, in my opinion, Don Staley was my favorite WNBA player when I was growing up. This is what I like. Cynthia Cooper. I like Cheryl Swoops. I still think Cheryl Miller is the GOAT.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's players that they went out in like the first 4 years of the WNBA. Cynthia Cooper was on the same team as Cheryl Swoops, and they won 4 championships, and she got 4 finals MVPs. Like, people made jokes like Cynthia Cooper quit because it was too easy. Every year she was killing. MVP, like on some Jordan shit. Like she has, yeah, they won like the first 4 championships. So in Cheryl Swoops, before it was a WNBA, she was the first signature athlete for a major sneaker. As far as we knew niggas in the hood that bought the old Cheryl Swoops. I bet you if you look them shoes up, hey man, they one of them shits. Cheryl Swoops, she had Nikes that came out on the same day as Jordans, and they sold out. Like, her shit wasn't sitting on the shelf, and hella niggas bought them. Because females, again, you have female hoopers, but it wasn't that big of a thing. They just, you know what I'm saying, they just get like some basketball shoes because it wasn't a big deal. But Cheryl Swoops literally had, like, I don't know, like, I know about that just being a hooper. It just, after a while, was like,
Damn. You think another WNBA player could come out with a shoe like that where niggas are cop it too? I think they could, but do you think?
I think what they should do. I think that they should come to Cheryl Swoops and say, we want to re-release your shoe, Because right now it's a bunch of females that's Nike athletes. We want to re-release your shoe. Once we re-release your shoe, guess what? We'll make them in different colors for the different players that might be signed to Nike that might want to wear your shoe.
Right.
And then we could give them their own, like it's like being a Jordan athlete or a LeBron athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like the signature shoe is cool if you get the right people to make it.
Bro.
But in the beginning, you just make anything.
It's a video I want to get into. We might have time today, but it's a video I want to get into where they said Adidas, it's either Adidas or Reebok, but they didn't call Adidas. They didn't call some of the biggest sport players to have injuries. Not saying they caused, but most of the signed athletes with like they.
It's a whole nother side to that too, because
most of the athletes got injured.
Well,
same type of injury. Like it's the same type of injury too, from basketball, football to soccer to.
Well, if you look at old school Derrick Rose shoes was the thinnest shoes in the world, but it came with like an insert that you put your foot in, and then you put that in. It came with like a sock that you put into the shoe. Yeah. That's the shit that fucked this. That's the shit that fucked the shit up. And Kobe was like, "Them the Derrick Roses, but you gonna fuck your ankle up." And Derrick Rose ended up getting fucked up after that. But the thing is, they try to go for fashion, because like one of the best basketball shoes, and like all my AAU motherfuckers and shit like that back in the days, them old school T-Max. Because LeBron played in T-Max when he was in high school. Mm-hmm. They were sponsored by Adidas. He had all the different T-Max. The T-Max was like the best shoes. They was heavy as fuck sometime, you know what I mean? But the comfort, you didn't break your ankle. It wasn't a super high top. The technology was good. And it felt good when you landed. It wasn't no air. You know what I'm saying? But like LeBron then got shoes that he didn't even wear in the playoffs. Like the nines are, if you a LeBron sneaker guy, the nines is definitely not the ones before that. The ones before that. But LeBron had them.
I had these silver ones.
Nah, for sure. Like you could type in the LeBron T-Max.
What was those called? The Pro? Is it the Pro? Which Adidas is the Pro models? There you go.
Let me see.
The Pro model. Let me see.
T-Mac played in them too. Them is what you call the generic basketball.
These ones right here, exactly. These ones. I used to love playing.
Them is, if I'm not mistaken, them are the LeBrons.
I used to love playing in these. These are Pro models. The Adidas Pro models.
What I'm saying the color scheme.
Yeah, right.
That's the LeBrons.
Yeah.
Like what is that? What does the word say on the side of them?
That's class of 2003 Pro model.
That's LeBron's, bro. I bet you. That's the year he was drafted.
Yeah. I used to love playing in these, bro. And you could change the color insole, and you could change these too. These color things, like they used to give you the different Adidas things you could put in there and change the color.
Yeah. Nah, exactly. Now again, them is not like people start, because people want to wear Jordans.
I used to love
people want to wear Jordans or Kobe's. Oh, you talking about them, the hybrid dunks?
Yep, the hybrid dunks. I used to love wearing these. They had the white ones with the blue. These ones,
the Kobe's. Them is the Kobe's.
Yeah, these Kobe's. The black ones.
Them one he jumped over a car. Them the one he jumped over a car in the commercial.
The black ones are different. Like them was like the shoes to have as a young nigga. I'm not gonna lie. The blue ones,
for sure. I ain't gonna lie. We went for the Kobe colors, but
with those and AAU.
Hey man, we gotta cover some niggas with some shoes, man.
Yeah.
Too. Getting that
Niggas-
sneaker culture.
For sure. There's
Like,
a couple.
like I know some niggas. I know a guy that a guy up on this motherfucker. My nigga, perfect pair. I don't think you could ever see all of his shoes. It'd be like probably like a 5-6 hour like thing. Like he had to do like 2 parts, like for real. And sometimes like when he be like, hey man, you see them boxes? I can't show you them. Just know it's some shit up in there.
Hopper denied by
Okay.
2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Nescu back to Stewie, 3 on the way. Oh, she's happy to see it go down.
Nescu to Stewie, you're gonna hear a lot of that.
17% from long range this season. Stewart with just her 11th made 3-pointer this season. What a move by Lainey Hamilton. So slippery.
No, Laney Hamilton.
Burke gets it back to Ionescu.
Yeah.
Burke kicking it out. Thievish 3. Called for 8 seconds.
Telling you, they can shoot.
Tarasi triple. That's blocked.
Yeah. Tarasi got blocked.
Ionescu coming up with the loose ball.
Sabrina.
Well,
look at the pass. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Tarasi triple. That's blocked.
She can get them.
Ionescu coming up with the loose ball.
John Quell. Block. You see what I'm saying? This is on.
Gonna miss from there.
Really got that court.
But stop it right now. It ain't even about Serena. Sabrina.
Yeah.
But do you see what I'm saying? John Quill is not. You see right there in the back. Right there in the back is motherfucking Brittany Griner. She's 6'8". She could dunk off
right
vertical.
here.
What does that mean in the fast break? Yeah. What does that mean in the fast break?
She should have collapsed.
But they would. It ain't even that. Like she got to go down court. Why are you the last person down the court?
Oh, Brittany Griner is right here. I'm tripping.
Yes, Brittany Griner is right in the back. That's her right there. Now you see John Quill. She's like, it's like, dude, you could be 6'8". I'm gonna kill you off of speed because you just 6'8".
You're not gonna catch up to her right here. And then
that's why I said Brittany Griner ain't never dominated the league.
She also trying to play that corner too, because 13 gonna hit that 3 if she leave her open.
See, but that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That 6'8" shit don't mean nothing.
Jonquel Jones isn't gonna miss from there.
That's Brittany Griner's fault.
Turn around with her arms like you know what to do.
Listen, sprint down the court.
From there.
Stop starting too late. Now look at Brittany Griner. That's on her. She's shooting threes on it.
Pushing pace.
Boom.
3 is good. Okay, Sophie, just call your own number.
I told you,
And no
man.
Cookie Vandersloot.
They can shoot. But on Brittany Griner.
7 of 15 from 3-point range for the Liberty.
Cunningham, quick answer.
Man, this is real talk. Maybe this is a crazy take. And maybe men need to stay out of women's business. But, bro.
Yeah.
I think Brittany Griner could have been better than what she is. She's going to be a legend in the league. I think she could have been better. That's all I'm saying.
You think
I won't even go too hard.
I just happened to be with her what can I say? Taking all that time off, happened to be in jail and shit.
Hell no, nah, but her being in jail was like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
She been in the league before that. You gotta think, but like they was saying shit like when she was in the league, DeMarcus Cousins, and this is not DeMarcus Cousins is the guy. DeMarcus Cousins was the best center in the league, and they was like there's a video on that. She said I could beat DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins like start laughing like I don't even want to entertain this.
Fuck no. Who said that?
Brittany Griner. And then they asked, but then they asked the WNBA like this was in the Olympic time. You feel what I'm saying? This is the national team.
He probably was just playing around.
But she was dead serious. She was dead serious. And to the coach was like, look, if you put DeMarcus Cousins against Brittany Griner, and this is the coach of the women's national team, it was like, dude, I would literally put my house in every possession on the line to bet against her. He's like, nigga, I put the house up. I bet my house.
Hold on, we're gonna get into that video too. But let's finish this out. Let's finish this out.
By as many as 9.
Oh shit, hold on. Let's switch over real quick. Should we switch over real quick to that video?
Shit, do you got it?
Yeah, I
Did
got
you
it.
find it?
Got a cue.
She's that confident in her abilities. But she's also a little delusional.
Look at KD.
PG, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
You see how that nigga look?
It's not a walk in the park over here.
She says you'd be no better than the third best post player on the men's team.
I'm just
look,
feel this
look,
better.
Look, that was the original Kawhi laugh.
It's okay.
That's where Kawhi got it from.
Okay, little man.
But I would like to see that. I would pay to see that. I pay for our ticket.
I pay
Front
for
row,
a
though.
ticket.
I gotta be
Yeah,
front
I
row.
would
Money's
too.
on BG.
I got cuz on that.
She said, "My money's on
My money's on
BG."
BG.
Of course. Salute that woman
I got
code.
cuz on that.
Yeah.
Woman code.
If there's no referee,
Yeah, that's
Look.
fine.
I'm gonna
This
go
coach.
to the ATM and I'm gonna sell my house and I'm gonna put all my money on DeMarcus Cousins.
I'm gonna go to
You
it.
leave another- like,
I'm gonna
man,
sell my house.
I'm gonna take
I'm glad she's
everything
that
out.
confident.
If there's no referee,
If there's
I'm
no
gonna
referee,
go to the ATM and I'm gonna sell my house and I'm gonna put all my money on DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, we could
and it's no disrespect, but there's also a video of BG trying to kiss Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant, like, man, he looked like, why are you trying to he almost socked her? He's like, what? BG, you got to stop playing with me like that.
I'm glad she's that confident in her abilities. She's also a little delusional. Like the confidence, BG, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's not a walk in the park over here.
She says you'd be no better than the third best post player on the men's team.
I'm just
Who was she scoring on? That man's team. Who was you scoring? You scoring on DeAndre Jordan? Like, this is a young DeAndre. You scoring on him?
Yeah.
Or are you scoring on DeMarcus Cousins?
Mm.
Like, who are you scoring on Melo? Because Melo was 6'7".
Rebound putback doesn't go. Dorkic doing all she can to pad her stats and the Liberty get the basketball back.
Oh, she called it out. Look,
Go
back, go back.
Finishing shots, finishing plays.
Go back. She said to pad her stats. It's the second
Liberty
quarter.
have led by as many as 9. Rebound putback doesn't go. Dorkic doing all she can to pad her stats and the Liberty get the basketball back. One of the keys of shoot-around today that Nate Tibbetts talked about was finishing
Why did
shots,
she
finishing
say that?
plays. One of the fouls
Why
didn't
she
get it,
say
but their
that?
talent is there for the O-board,
She hating.
something that New York
She
really
hating
doesn't
on her,
allow
but
very
I would try to
often.
pad my
Second
stats in that
chance
league
points,
too.
and Cloud comes through. Mercury fans are so happy to have Agent Zero on their team. Tarasi triple. Well, that's true. And Tarasi is there for
But
the rebound.
Well, they did a nice job defensively to
Tarasi.
force Thornton to take that shot.
Beck Allen for 3.
Washington actually had a good game this game.
Oh,
Brittany Griner. Remember when I was asking you, like, damn, should I take her tonight to go over? And you was like, nah, nigga, stay away from her, nigga. Luckily I did, because she went under, nigga.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. Brittany Griner, and I gotta watch more games. But the way that I'm seeing her playing, and I'm looking at since she's been out of jail, and maybe that played a role on it. You know what I'm saying? Because she is how do you say it? She's a natural. She was born a woman. She identifies as a man today. So, yes, like she got
Hold on, so she the first transgender in the
No, she's not. No, she's not. Because a whole bunch of women have in the WNBA have been associated with that community.
Hold on, is that cheating?
No, that's not cheating. Like see,
right?
we could go. See, we can go into a whole bunch of different stuff, and this is me just following this shit from afar. But like I've seen videos that go back years ago that is women that was in the league that said maybe I didn't get my contract because I'm not a part of the rainbow community.
Man, I heard
it's
that
been a big deal with that.
I heard
And that's
that motherfuckers got some people was feeling forced to do certain things.
And you want to know where it came to a head? Word around the campfire. You want to know where it came to a head?
Where?
When BG or Brittany Griner went to jail. It's a whole lot of people that didn't want her to go to jail, but they said, hey, Russia can't come to America and tell Americans, hey, you should lock somebody up if they smoke weed. But when she went over there and got caught with I think it was like one of those vaporizers, whatever, weed vaporizers. She got caught with that. They was like, oh, well, I didn't know it was in the bag. And they was like, and Russia was like, I don't care. And then, see, the thing is, with Russia is when they kept saying, well, how are you going to put this sports athlete, this great sports athlete in jail? And they was like, she's a sports athlete? We didn't know. We just thought this was and again, she played for Russia. She played for Russia and got put in jail.
Right.
Now, again, it's a whole lot of rappers that say, hey, man, I smoke weed in Russia hella times because, you know, rappers go on tour. Mm-hmm. They're like, nigga, I smoke weed up out there a bunch of times. I pulled up and bought weed from people in Russia. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what they don't get is Russia don't like that. She
should have threw that shit away.
Man,
her ass to Russia.
It wasn't no. See, at that point, it wasn't
nobody.
It wasn't no throwaway type of shit at that point because again, if you flew from America to Russia, you might have to get on 3-4 flights, right? Say like you flew from California to New York, then you had to fly from New York to Europe, then you got to fly from Europe to Russia, right? That might be like a 2-3 day process, right? You didn't get caught in none of these customs until the last one.
Yeah.
When you got to Russia, they found a fucking vaporizer that you could throw away in your pocket, and it's a zero fucking tolerance on weed. Weed is illegal. Now, America is sitting up like, why are you going to lock her up? Weed is legal in America, but weed is still not legal everywhere in America. We know that being in America, but it's like, man, why are you locking her up? It's just weed. It's a vaporizer. That shit probably cost like $20. She might have got it for free. And they like, how did you get here with it? Like, fuck what it is. How did you get here with it?
You know, shit, Americans better know not to bring no shit back. Nigga, another time. Don't try these niggas, or you will get arrested.
That's always been the thing, though. The thing is, before, like, I've never been to Russia, but I would never fly in with no weed, ever in my life. And the only reason I would go to Russia is for a vacation or some type of job or something.
Finish this video up, though.
And Ionescu has not come out of the game. She had 11 points in that first quarter.
Nice step through by
Okay.
Stewie. Oh,
Damn,
that
she
is
got
pretty.
that
B
shit.
Stewie.
Well, and she's
Nah,
got a
that's B
30-point
Stewie.
game this year, too.
Yeah, 31. Laney Hamilton.
You kind of tell by
Out
the
to
hair.
Thornton. 3 on the way is wet.
It's wet.
Now
Look
has
at them. Look at them using the slang. She said it's wet. Look at that.
You hear she put the
Laney
For
Hamilton.
sure.
Out to Thornton.
Look at
3
that.
on the way is wet.
what?
Now has 6.
I like her. She said it's
Takes
wet.
the lead
That
by
J
2,
is wet.
and we're tied again.
Oh, we tied again.
With the lead.
Ooh.
Cunningham.
Ooh.
Nobody stopped ball until
Oh,
John
got it
Jones
blocked.
blocked
John
it
Quill.
next week.
Ooh. That's
Hey,
what she
man.
got injured.
Clock gets the roll.
OGJJ.
And
Damn,
with
that's
that,
what she got injured. Fuck. Cameron Brink, or is that so?
Allen Griner to beat the ball until John
Ooh, did she fuck her arm or she fucked her head?
Cunningham.
Cunningham.
Nobody
That's
stopped ball
Cunningham.
until Jonquil Jones blocked that
That's
into next
Cunningham.
week.
Ooh.
Allen Griner to beat the
That's
shot
not
clock
broken.
gets the
Yeah.
roll.
Oh, yeah.
And with that, Phoenix takes the lead into the locker room.
What she did?
And with that,
Go back.
and Griner to beat the shot
Ooh,
clock
that-
gets
ooh,
the roll.
three.
Jones
Griner
blocked that
shot a
into
three.
next week.
Yeah, the shot clock went out and she made it.
Clock gets the roll.
Oh, it
And
wasn't a
with
three, but
that,
she hit that shit.
Phoenix takes
Yeah.
the lead into the locker room.
Yeah.
50-46.
Okay, that's halftime. And that's halftime.
Loud resets.
Yeah.
Plenty of time
Oh,
on the
yeah,
shot
but that's
clock.
good.
Just not high enough.
Yeah, Stewie's got some hops.
Oh.
Some arms.
Stewie got some hops and straight.
Ionescu has her first point
But
since the first quarter.
Making a
Sabrina-
tough shot for BG.
This shit, bring it.
Liberty on top, 52-50. Benaja
Like I
Lady
said, she from that
Hamilton
Mamba
can
camp.
hit threes like it's
Whoa,
nothing.
whoa.
Sabrina to JJ, taken
Come on,
away.
JJ.
Cloud with the tremendous defense. Tosh swings it. Beck Allen 3. No messing around that time. Nothing but net. At your place in history, franchise-wise, a 14-2 start would be a franchise best. Copper trying to shake Laney Hamilton. That mid-range shot by Copper is nice. She's got 13. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ionescu off the bounce, meeting all kinds of defenders, but gets her own rebound and puts it back
But
home.
Sabrina,
Jones
like,
with the rebound.
I like Aja. I like all, like Sabrina's salute, man.
Yeah.
Sabrina's like,
Here she go running right
Sabrina's
here.
my underdog. Is my underdog.
Running right here.
For sure. You can tell from that ponytail. That ponytail be high, but her hair hella long. So you could tell.
Bringing it up the floor.
Ooh, okay.
Stewie.
Stewie.
Sorry,
OG
WNBA.
Stewie. B Stewie. I'm gonna get some of her shoes.
The best record in the WNBA is concerned.
Sabrina. Yeah, she got some
Stewie.
She got some B Stewie, yeah. But
Stewie in the WNBA is
buzzer
concerned.
beater. From
Stewie.
From Sabrina. Look, Sabrina and
21
Stewie. I'm telling you, Sabrina and Stewie is gonna be a thing.
Of course, a lot of controversy. A lot of people wanted big shot by Beck Allen coming back at you. Brianna Stewart, you cannot.
Beck Allen been hitting shit, nigga. That's like her 4-3 she made.
Nah, B Stewie got some Pumas.
I'm talking. Oh, she got some Pumas.
Yeah, they called it B Stewies.
For real?
Yeah, she got some Pumas.
Check them out.
Nah, man. Shout out to Sabrina. Sabrina motherfucking she was at Kobe. She was at motherfucking Kobe funeral and she got to say something at the Kobe funeral.
Oh, that's fly.
Nah, for sure. She was on stage.
Now these is fly right here. These red things is fly right here.
Nah,
I like these.
The Pumas, like all the Pumas is like that. That's why I like the flavor, and on top of that, they not that expensive. Hey man, make a whole bunch of colors, man.
Yeah,
run with that silhouette. Like I I don't think they would. I don't think they make them in my size, but I would get them. Them black and white ones, I'll definitely get them. But if they made some all black ones and some all white ones, if they just made all black, all white, hit it with like a double or a triple white.
I like how these look. I like how that look. But yeah, let's
no. I like how they look. I like how they look too. But
she got blue things on. See, I want them motherfuckers. She got on them blue things. She got on with the.
Yeah, them called PEs, nigga. You probably could get them. Like, but
turning the corner.
What size you wear?
The handle, was it poked away? It was.
8.5, 11.
You probably could get them.
Ability to score off the bounce is so improved from a season ago. Cloud couldn't make the lay-in, but the Mercury
Come
gets
on,
the
Sabrina.
ball. Cunningham, three is good.
Didn't come around that side.
3-point make tonight. She's got 11 points.
Oh, okay.
Inside to Phoebish. What a beautiful feed from Stewart. Well, just a recognition by New York's on that switch by Phoenix, and Phoebish getting the advantage. Copper baseline. Added to their lead because they hit 8 3-pointers in that third quarter.
BG. Okay, BG. Okay, BG. You need to average. You need to do this all the time. You need to do this all the time. You should be doing this all the time. Taurasi. I can't even see them, but I know what they look like. I don't even know their jersey numbers, but I know what they look like.
Beck Allen with a season high 4 triples on the day. Phoebish, corner 3. No, weak side rebound by Caleb.
Ooh, Brenda, look.
To Stewie all alone. Great.
Why is Stewie all alone? Why did Sabrina throw her the ball?
23 points to lead all scorers. Beck Allen. Looked like her toe was on the line. They say a 3 for now.
The toe was on the line. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That was a 3. Hell no.
I gotta see it again.
Beck Stewart with 23 points to lead all scorers. Beck Allen.
I can see it.
Like
I can see it.
Was on the line. They say
I can
a
see
3
it.
for now. Allen.
Hey man, shout out to the people that can see that right then. I had to see a remix to see it. Okay.
She's gonna shoot until one falls, and it does.
Look, she's gonna look, but she said, look, listen, the announcers is crazy. She said she's gonna shoot until one of them fall. I'm like, damn, how many did she miss? Like she said, she's gonna shoot till one of them fall. I'm like, God damn.
She's gonna shoot until one falls, and it does.
But hey, I'm not gonna even lie. Them announcers is hate. Them announcers is hate.
17 points and counting. Suge Sutton. She's gonna shoot until one falls, and it does.
Nigga, that's hate.
Was 2 of 8.
I don't care what nobody thinks, but that's at least
Lady Hamilton with the answer. She just has to keep going at it. And we saw in one game earlier the Mercury went to her 3 times in a row with that play. Griner's got 15.
Okay, look at the assist. Oh, okay, Griner, you better block all that shit.
2-person game.
Oh, you miss it. Okay.
Rebound putback is good.
Okay. Rebound putback. You better get all of them shits. What are you talking about? You need to get all of them.
Ionescu for 3. Off the mark. And that is how it will end. Crazy. Phoenix getting the victory, 99.
Phoenix got it. Taurasi. Hey, look, man. Look. But you see how good of a game it was?
Yeah, that was a good game, though.
Now, the crazy thing is, there is one thing is going to be always a slight just for people, but they got to show every free throw, every point. They got to show every point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, it's not no dunks. It's not no, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you got alley-oops, you got all these type of different things when it come to the NBA. And a lot of people look at it for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. let's get into a quick commercial break real quick, bro.
Okay.
Pay some bills and handle some dues real quick, man. You know, we
ain't paying no bills yet, nigga. They ain't paying us yet, but hey, man, let's get into it though. If you like it, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Off the Pull-Up Podcast, man. Off the Pull-Up Podcast, man. It's my guy Corey, aka Corey Shotcha, aka See the Shooter. As I say on my pod, see the shooter, man. If he see you, he gonna shoot you. But at the same time,
don't tell them niggas that though.
Hey, man. Hey, you know what? I don't know what I was talking about. Allegedly.
We're gonna take a quick commercial break. Get into this one right quick from my boy R&B Aaron, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, you late.
Hey, man, shout out R&B Aaron, man. Hey, get used to hearing them names. Like I said, nigga, get used to hearing them names.
Hurry up, you about to be late. Hey, need you to hurry up. I've been here all week, bro. I've been here all week. You've been here all week. All week? Yeah, I have. I'm a nigga with you. You fix your hat? No. You fix your hat? I'm about to quit. I'm gonna go work for the white people. I ain't gonna tell them. Niggas got too many things. We got orders coming in. You're late, bro. Where were you? I'm always late.
Yes, sir. Next round up. Outside. You know we all come on.
I never make it out the hood. I want you to know that I'm doing
Sitting on top of the world, somehow we made it out. Sitting on top of the world, that's all we used to talk about. So good. Living life so good. My mama ain't got to stress about the rent. Living life so good. I move my brandy out of public housing. Stay on my job, stay on my shit. My niggas used to sell weed to hit it. So we up now, so shit changed. But fuck being safe, my niggas stay dang. Cause I know these ain't my friends that play both sides that try to get that way. My mama told me keep my eyes on them. Cause nowadays everybody pretend. The more you show love, the more they gon' hate. The more you grow, the more they stay the same. Nobody knows all the trouble I see. That's why I thank the Lord for how far I came. Cause look at me now, sitting on top of the world. Somehow we made it out. Sitting on top of the world. That's all we used to talk about. So good. So good. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm fine. I finally made it out. Let's take it back to when it's all I used to think about. Had to wait it out. Was on the grind and had me staying out. I laid it out. It's playing out in this. Now it's over, and I got closure. Walk into my dreams, say I'm getting closer. Nah, they no buckets, now they come with chauffeurs. Wasn't it you that said I wouldn't make it, now I'm here. We to the max, but it's the year, like hit the gas and switch the gears. Like, yeah, they disappeared, now we up, let's make it cheers. I'm off the dog, can barely steer right when they left. Ran it up like, let me catch my breath, we off the steps. I'm scoring for the days when I was stressed, they know I'm blessed. Remember when she curved me off a text, now they obsessed. I pull up and I'm swerving through the west, yeah. Sitting on top of the world. Somehow we made it out. Sitting on top of the world. That's all we used to talk about. So good. So good. Out of here, bro.
Hey man, off the fucking pull up podcast, man. We about to get into this next thing, man. Shout out R&B Aaron. Shout out R&B man. Like I said, y'all gotta leave the thing, man. But
You can hear it in my voice that I went through a lot. I lost some niggas in the streets and some ain't coming back. I got some niggas in the grave, some niggas in the cage. And if you look like me, you probably may do the same. This for niggas like me that seen a lot of things, that got a lot of drama that they never got to treat. For niggas like me. This one for niggas like me. So if you know, then you know. So my niggas that don't flow. What you know about coming home and seeing a notice on your door? They label us no good because we from the hood. But let the truth be told, we just misunderstood. Cause my niggas ain't no stranger to the plan. I seen some niggas lose their lives. I seen some niggas go to jail. I seen some niggas go to college. You just had to be outside. I know my ghetto angels guided me through bad. Cause when you from where I'm from and been where I've been, you wake up every day and thank the Lord you still here. In the hood they play for keeps. You gunshots in your sleep. Ain't enough graduations, but a lot of R.I.P. You can hear it in my voice. I was no lie. I lost some niggas in the streets and they ain't coming back. I got some niggas in the grave, some niggas in the cage. If you look like me, you probably can't do the same. Just like me.
There you go.
Mama held it down, mama always kept it G for me. Yeah. This one for niggas like me.
Fuck it, ain't nothing wrong with being an all black man. Ain't nobody going, that don't mean we racist, because we want niggas to survive. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with saying this is just for blacks. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Can't nobody say shit if we saying we strictly for niggas. You know, can't nobody say I'm being racist. I ain't saying fuck all crackers. I'm just saying still, I'm strictly for my niggas. That's all we know about it. You know, and them damn Mexicans, all that, if they want to be down with shit, really, it's for niggas.
Come on, really, it's for niggas on me. Shout out my nigga R&B Aaron.
Staley, the step back three at the buzzer. Don Staley.
And again, you know, I know we just got straight back into this video right here. This is a video of Don Staley just showing her some love, showing her highlights real quick. Kelly, you muted.
Nah, she was my favorite female basketball player.
Yeah.
She ain't scored but 1 million points, but she controlled the game.
Right.
How wonderful. One of the great players ever in the history of the women's game, and she's answering the bell.
Kick out in the corner for Dawn, who continues to stroke the three. Dawn again.
Top of the key against Melvin. Sideline left Smith. Low left Staley. Catch turnaround shot. Good.
Cold part is they showing her offensive game. They show her controlling the game.
Staley back the other way. Pulls up for the three and hits it. Well, John Staley is taking over. Two.
Fair use, man. There you go.
Ooh, fair use,
Staley driving and she lays it in.
When she's in that rhythm, she's certainly an offensive force.
Charlotte. Killing. Got her.
Staley alone, and she nailed one. Juana running the floor, got the interception to Staley. Behind the back.
On the back. I'm telling you, she lead the league. I bet you she lead the league in assists, or she was in the beginning. She's one of the people that set this step.
I'm over here. No, I'm over there.
Dawn Staley is pure butter when she shoots on the outside.
Good ball.
Pure butter.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Don do her shit. Don do her shit.
Hey, man.
Shout out Don.
Salute for sure. Shout out to the Gamecocks.
Please welcome Don Staley.
Don Staley. Yeah, man. So how you feeling, Killer? How you feeling so far, man?
I'm cool, man.
Yes, sir. Cool. I was you know, Kevin Samuels always spoke about a woman, like always threw her in rides when he would speak about her. So
yeah, well, he was always trying to be into the furtherment or the
exactly
pushing the line on the black family, not even the woman.
Yeah, right.
And again, because he talked about men too, the black family.
Yeah.
Now, guess what? Everything is not going to be the nicest shit you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's reality. And one of the biggest problems that, from my perspective, that attacks relationships is the lack of one side or the other side to actually get into reality.
Right.
So I think he attacked that. If you a guy, guess what? He gonna talk shit about you if you on the bullshit. If you're not on the bullshit, he gonna give you your props. Same thing with females.
Right.
The only thing is the females was never talked about like that. It was always the guys. And him in what they call the red pill. I don't subscribe with all the different shit. But
and I don't even think he subscribed with that shit either.
Yeah, there's the red pill, and then there's the manosphere. The manosphere is totally different. It's like guys talking about relationships, and then the red pill shit, in my opinion, is this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Where the manosphere is talking about what's going on, and maybe my idea might be a popular idea, but it don't mean it's the truth.
Right.
A lot of times with the red pill, it's like the Matrix. The blue pill is when you win the Matrix. The red pill is reality. Now they selling themselves as reality. So you know how they go. But he was what you would call a manosphere pundit. And then he was, people in the red pill shit used his delivery and all type of different stuff. Like,
yeah, and then also showing
but he didn't. But like you said, he didn't. Go ahead, bro.
Also, just like letting it be known, like, bitch, your shit don't smell like roses. Like,
oh, exactly.
Yeah.
But see, that's the beautiful thing about it, because like you said, he didn't subscribe to any of that. A lot of them people from them sides, the manosphere in the red pill, they use this
Jackson or right, O'Shea Duke
Jackson, and O'Shea Duke Jackson was bigger on the internet than you know what I'm saying, the Godfather. Right. But it don't matter about that. At the end of the day, it's about good discussions. So
right, and bringing it together and bringing a thought up.
Yeah, we don't gotta agree, but let's make some good content. We don't gotta disrespect each other neither.
All right. So let's get into this. You want to introduce this video right here?
I mean, if I gotta be the guy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sharzai. She been doing her thing for years.
Yeah.
So many different angles she took it to, because guess what? She talks shit about females, but she do talk shit about the dudes too. But according to her religion, she falls into like, I got the game, but the game was given to me.
Mm-hmm.
Females, guys that gave the game to females that gave the game to guys. You know what I'm saying? It's like a collection of knowledge, but she always been the person. And she, she stepped outside and said, you know what, I'm gonna talk about some shit right now. You know what I'm saying? But go back and look at Sharzai. Sharzai Ali been doing her thing for years.
Right.
And not being able to mate, even intellectually.
From what I understand, you spoke to Kevin Samuels numerous times, and he acknowledged your work as being an inspiration for his views about relationships in our community, right? Um, did you agree with Kevin Samuels' approach?
No, I didn't agree with Kevin Samuels. He agreed with me, and he was always so respectful to me. And we were getting ready to do something though. We were going to do a big thing in Atlanta, and then he went and died. So I guess that wasn't supposed to happen. But Kevin, the book woke him up, and it gave him the courage to discuss and address these things since I had did it and had put out the blueprint. And so he was a bit crude. I had told him I didn't think he would be successful.
Put out the blueprint. Put out the layout.
Nah, she put the layout in the blueprint, but the thing is, what I love is she give it back to where she got it from. Now, guess what? I disagree on I disagree with some of the things that the person that she's going to shout out to, but they said a whole bunch of real stuff, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not even 100% or even 50-50, but I can acknowledge when people talking about some real shit, you know what I'm saying? So, but again, salute to the NOI.
I will say it's crazy that, man, it's weird how I even tapped in with Kevin Samuels. But when I did, though, like I started listening to him, and when I did, he was talking about man, you should be working you should be working more than 60 hours in a week. You should be working like 60 to 70 hours, not in a week, but like in a pay period.
Listen, I agree with that.
I think that's what he was saying. Yeah, in a week, and I was doing
that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Doing that, right? I was working. It was actually some good advice because it allowed me to be more intentional with my shit. It allowed me to block out the little shit that really didn't need to be there. And so I was like, I started tapping in with Kevin Sims. I started being at work, nigga. While I'm working them 12-hour shifts, I'm listening to him in my AirPod.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out.
No, exactly. Like I said, it's definitely like Kevin Samuels laid down a format. It's like you might not agree on everything that I did to be successful where I'm at, but I could prove that I'm successful where I'm at, and this is my point of view. Now, it's not gonna work the same way for you, but you can get some gems up out of this motherfucker. You feel me?
Exactly.
And get some gems, like you said, you need to be working more. It's like, hey man, guess what? If you ain't got nothing to do, why you ain't working?
Exactly.
If you ain't got nothing to do, get to it.
Exactly.
Get to it, my nigga. Guess what?
And I didn't never really hear nobody talking like that, like how he was talking. So that really was like, okay, let me tap in with him. And then that led me to just, as you tap in with that type of stuff, you know how the algorithm will go. Other stuff, coming
I
up.
definitely understand what you're saying. Yeah. Sharzad Ali, like she represent like for me, like my aunties. You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother's friends, you know what I'm saying? My auntie's friends. They wasn't family, but like I know them like family because you know what I'm saying? We did shit together where it's like it's deeper than me. So like Sharzad Ali represent like one of them OGs at the family reunion, or I mean, we got together for all type of different stuff like that, but she represent one of them people that's gonna say that. Now, guess what? It's gonna be somebody up in there. It might even be a dude. It's gonna be a guy up in there that be like, I could push it to a different level. But when she talk over them, they gonna shut the fuck up because at the end of the day, like she coming from, in my opinion, she coming from the level of like y'all motherfuckers just gotten this shit. I done been through a bunch of shit. Now I can tell you how I want it to go, and then I can tell you how it is going right now, and then I could tell you how y'all should go. But guess what? That don't mean any of those three things. All of those three things is happening right now, but all of them three things ain't happening to everybody right then. And when she says the shit, when she says it, if you understand who she is and where she come from and like the scholarship with it, you're gonna at least listen. Like I said, I don't agree with everything. She come from like a family point of view to me. Like she come from like this the auntie that in a worldly sense. Because again, every time I've seen her, it's always been on some discipline type stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you heard what she said. No, I didn't agree with Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels agreed with me.
Exactly. But the thing is, the reason why I would say that is I don't think anything that she say, you could be so far to the left or so far to the right about these type of situations. She comes from the basis.
Mm-hmm.
This is the basis. This is what's going on. This is how it should go, but it's not going like that because we talked about how it's going. And then this is where it could go if it keeps going this way. The basis is like when Tupac said, you might be peeping this game, but you got the rules missing. Peeping the game is like, if I wanna hop into.
Oh, bro, guess what?
What's up?
Guess what, bro? My bad to even interrupt with that, but our appeal was granted.
I know it was gonna be granted. Now the next thing is I gotta see the one on the other side, but for sure. But we ain't doing nothing, bro. We not doing nothing.
Man, it's like we damn near could have kept both the videos.
Hey, man, again, that's why I say we gotta have more than one page and more than one situation, man. Because this can't never stop with this shit, bro.
Right.
It's too much potential with it. Like, I mean, for me, I'm prepared for anything to happen. The worst thing that they could do is take the page away. But the fact that we got the StreamYard and we could download if we got the shit where we could upload them, we could download it, upload them on a different page. Like, that's the game to me.
Yeah. We got some work to do tomorrow. We got some work to do in the morning. We got a show in the morning for y'all. But let's get back into this video right here with Sister Ali.
Because of how he was going about
Sharza.
it. But he told it the way he saw it. And
let's get back a little bit so we get some context on it.
With me. And he was always so respectful to me. And we were getting ready to do something though.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to do a big thing in Atlanta. And then he went and died. So I guess that wasn't supposed to happen. But Kevin
don't take that laugh.
Woke him up.
It's some bullshit. It's not no bullshit.
To discuss and address these things since I had did it and had put out the blueprint. And so he was a bit crude. I had told him I didn't think he would be successful because of how he was going about it. But he told it the way he saw it. And he was not successful. He was successful in his platform, getting hundreds of thousands of people, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 people were, tuning in to hear him, his comments. But I don't know. I'm sure it benefited some of the women because it put us in check about what we think our overrated value is. Okay. And we think we have a greater value because we think that we are in charge of sex. Okay. And most men will just about do anything or go along with anything if they think that. Well, that's changing.
See?
That is not all completely the way it was. This is the thing I wanted to mention, and I don't usually talk about this. When I say that we're living in trends, the messenger talked about when we get out of control, too savage, that you live in a beast life. Okay. Our younger people, that children of the future, them are living somewhat of a beast life. Because the new trend now, and I only know about this because they put it out there in the public on the Instagram and the internet and on the Facebook and everything. One of the things that scientists say separates the humans from the animals is that humans mate face to face.
Yeah. So what you were saying, Killer?
Nah, man, we already too far up on it, man. Let's keep it lit.
Animals mate from the rear. Well, it's popular now that that's what they're all doing, mating from the rear and doing all kind of other distasteful things and calling it sex. That's a bad sign. Okay. There's a different connection, as we all know, of face to face than another kind of way. People are getting hurt. They're choking each other. They're spitting in each other's mouth, doing all kind of things that would never, ever have been.
And people actually lead with shit like that. Like if you see a lot of the young bitches, even probably back then, like, but a lot of people lead with that type of shit. I like
back then it wasn't like that. It wasn't that it wasn't like those things wasn't happening. Those things were definitely happening.
It's about how open motherfuckers is.
It's about how open people are, and it's about what experiences you went through. Because like sexuality back in the days was what you knew firsthand. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't on the internet. Nowadays, like somebody that's never had no sexual experience, they could go on their phone and pull up anything. They could pull up making love. They could pull up softcore, or they could pull up like the crazy shit. And the crazy thing about the crazy shit is people, like, I feel like people make a decision, because it's like when you see somebody get choked and all this other stuff, you can decide, nah, you know what, I seen it, I'm not gonna do that. Like it kind of make me feel some type of way when somebody wants you to do it. And then it's people that that look at it like, oh, that look like it's fun. I've never done it, but it look like it's fun. So by the time I do it, or I get with somebody that do it, either they have experience doing it or they don't. And both of them,
also, they want to live that. What's that one movie, bro? Where it was like tying them up. What's that movie?
Oh, you talking about what is like 5 Shades of Grey or some shit like that?
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey or some shit like that.
Yeah, but the thing is,
popular.
But the thing about 50 Shades of Grey is it was in a movie. That's it. It's not that this don't exist. It's not that there's already a world there. When 50 Shades of Grey came out and people said, you know what, that looked interesting. It's not that people did it. It's that they seen it.
No, yeah, exactly. And a lot of motherfuckers was trying to be on some 50 Shades of Grey type shit.
Yeah, it's influence.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
What I'm saying is, again, I'm not trying to come off as like the guy. Like I'm saying a lot of them type of things, they've been out since I was younger. They just was on camera. And the thing is, when that shit popped off, a lot of people already knew about it, and then they start seeing people doing it. I just say everybody wasn't influenced by that.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I said that movie was adding to influence.
No, definitely. But that's a deeper conversation. It goes into the world being influenced.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That movie could have came out in the 90s, but it would have been the same thing. Like there's a movie called Deep Throat. It was in the movie theaters. It was the highest grossing movie at that time. Like it was a movie that costed like a couple $1,000 to make, and they put it in the movie theaters. It made $50,000. I mean, it made $50 million in a year.
Way back and watch actual like pornos, right?
Pornos wasn't in the real movie theater. they wasn't putting porno movies out as a movie. In the
No,
first
not
time,
as a movie. I said they was going to a certain type of movie theater and able to watch porno.
oh yeah, but that's been around forever.
Mhm.
It was private though. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these things were private. It's not to say that they didn't happen. It was a way to do it. And guess what? You might have, like, not you or anybody might have been that freaky where they want to do all these type of shit. Guess what? It's somebody there that look the way that you want them to look, and they can do whatever you want for whatever price you want. That's always been there. The thing is, now you can see it, and in seeing it, you can see it for free, or you can see it for being paid, or you can see the shit that people paying for.
That's why it's motherfuckers that I don't know if you heard about it, but it's actual people right now trying to like get porn banned.
Oh, they been like that. Like on X.com before what's his name? Elon Musk bought Twitter. They was trying to get porn up off of there, but porn, like, see, these are like different conversations. Like porn was the first websites on the internet, but everybody didn't have internet. Like porn at the first websites, they took over the internet before anybody took over the internet.
Right.
By the time it was a Google, porn had been out for like porn had been out for years before it was a Google. So if you was lucky enough, like everybody didn't have internet, but if you could get on the internet, it was people there like, oh yeah, I do things with my husband. I'm not even in the porno type of industry. I just got a camera that I could upload when me and my husband get drunk and get freaky. And they was doing that then. And they tapes was like $50,000, like $50 a VHS. Now you can see all that shit back in the days that they was like putting together and spent money on. That's considered old. Now people just you could take a camera, you could take your Obama phone and put the camera up and have an OnlyFans page.
Right.
It's totally different. That's what I'm saying. It's totally nowadays it's more accessible. It's more accessible, and it being more accessible, it bring out a whole bunch of people that would have never said anything. Like it's been people that been what you would call freaks that been in their house, and you know what I'm saying, they might have a good job or not a good job. They live a regular life,
right?
But now they get put on camera with a Gint mask on.
Considered as sexual pleasure. It's something wrong in that. I don't know how long they're gonna be practicing that, and they're even doing oral sex in people's anus and their hands, all kinds of stuff, crazy stuff. But I'm talking about it because we need to know, and we need to start trying to teach something differently. Okay, that's not no love. That's not no show.
The fact that we need to know now is crazy.
And
because
the
when I was
girls are
growing up,
accepting
we
it.
knew that.
Young women are being choked, or somebody spitting in their mouth. All kind of insanity things, and they calling it sex. That ain't no sex. I don't know what kind of beast life that is, but that's another trend that I hope passes, because
it's called fornication.
That's taking it to such a low level. Where can it go after that? And how long then?
She said, "How lower can these motherfuckers go?"
Yeah, but you
will
gotta
generations think that that's affection? So that's a very bad sign, I think, and that the young women think that that's natural, as I said, that they going along with this, and that the men are tiring really of them at all. They don't even want to look at them. And I'm concerned about that, and I think we all should be.
I just want to touch on the Kevin Samuels thing one more time. Do you believe he helped bring interest into your works with a new generation?
No, I don't think so. I think it just it was so personally, individually critical. I don't think that ever helps. I think you have to be civilized and you're asking and telling. And I don't think that that kind of overly criticism of an individual, each person individually, no, that does not help, especially publicly. As I said, we already got low self-esteem, and that don't mean build us up on some false bravado. I don't mean that, but I mean we just have to be more gentle with each other. We are damaged creatures.
Let me reword it. I apologize. I wanted to ask, do you think his work brought more attention to your book with a new generation, with a younger generation that probably didn't know about
I'm
your
not
work?
sure. See, the other thing is, remember, we're in a society where they're teaching against reading. All right, everybody either want to hear it or see it. So reading is not as popular. So I'm not sure if it worked that way. My sales have been impacted on a lot of things. You know, that must be 50 books out called The Black Man's Guide and The Black Woman's Guide. You know, so many people have copied, you know, my title. So I'm not sure it worked that way. I'm still selling books, and he's still, I'm sure there's still brothers out there now trying to take his place. So that's just, you know, the way that turned out. He got me, I think, more attention for me, toward me as a writer, as a sister, you know. But I know my place in the world, and I'm just a woman. That's not an insult. That's not a put down. But I am not a man. See, God is a man. You represent God, and I tell those women the closest you may ever get to
Hey,
God
man,
is being with a
give
black
me
man.
2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Not so good. She is speaking straight facts right here, though.
Because he looks more like you than me. And we have so many things out here affecting our respect and image of self. That's the other reason black women don't want to believe that the black man is God, because they think the black man they know ain't nothing, and that y'all ain't nothing, so there ain't no way you could be God. In fact, you have some brothers who have surrendered, and they walking around talking about the black woman as God.
That is now that is facts, and I've seen that a lot, and I think that is harming a lot of people realities and what they think should be the way it should be. What you think about that? Oh, okay, yeah. That's crazy. She just said that. That was exactly fact.
Some more absurd, silly nonsense
When did
that
that
we
start?
waste our time on.
When did that start? This
For real
notion that the black woman was God.
Well, they just have surrendered.
To where you want to kiss her feet, you want to put her so high on this pedestal to the point where you feel as if this woman is God now.
It can't be me because I can't do nothing. I ain't got nothing and look like she more successful or whatever. And so we just decide then
Man,
she
you know
must
I
be
gotta
God.
get some
That's
up
what I
on
mean.
that, man.
I don't know.
You know I gotta get some up on that. You know I gotta get some up on that, man.
She was speaking some facts, bro. Let me rewind that though.
No, I heard
But
all
she
that
looks
shit,
more
but
like you
rewind that shit
than
for
me.
sure.
And we have so many things out here affecting
God
our
is a man.
respect and image of self. That's the other reason black women don't want to believe that the black man is God, because they think the black man they know ain't nothing. And
the black men they know ain't nothing.
Listen, guess what? In a lot of cases, people feel like that, but you got to examine who you are. Because the people that you think is nothing, they might really be somebody.
Come
but
on.
you think it's nothing. But guess what? I only respect who you think is nothing if you somebody.
And then 9 times out of 10, your reasoning and why they nothing ain't really nothing of what like or what you could really say for this person to not be nothing or not be.
I tell you what, man, this real shit. I mean, from my vernacular. I think that your POV is your POV. Maybe your POV ain't shit. Because if you ain't shit, maybe I don't respect your POV.
Well, let me tell you, a lot of times too, that's how how they see themselves too.
But that's what I mean about a POV.
Mm-hmm.
Personal, like personal point of view. This is you in the mirror.
POV.
Now, guess what? I can't tell. Like, guess what? Me and you could look in the mirror, right? We could look in the mirror. I can't tell you what you think in your mind. You might think you the shit.
Exactly.
That don't got anything to do with what I think. I might think the opposite, but I don't have no basis on it. But guess what? I might think I'm the shit, and you might not think I'm the shit neither.
Exactly.
It's a POV. But that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of things when it come to guys, like she lay the game down and she always say, I'm coming from a woman's point of view.
Exactly. And that's why that's what she meant by I'm just a woman.
Yeah, I'm just a woman seeing it how I see it. Now, guess what? She's a special type of woman because she's seen it from a totally different version that everybody else seen it. Mm-hmm. And she has a look on it that it may ruffle people's feathers.
Right.
Because she has said a whole bunch of shit. But at the same time, it's like it's my POV.
Modern day women believe.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like this might make y'all mad. You might be like, man, Sharza, man, I really,
but you know what's crazy?
I fuck with everything, but why did you have to say that? It's like she's sitting there like, hey man, I said this shit because it's real. If it don't relate to you, then don't say nothing.
When she started speaking on now men are surrendering, telling women that they the God, like that they are the God. That goes because that reminds me of like the motherfuckers I was following, them fake ass life coaches and shit. Now we got exposed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't listen. I'm into exposing people that's on the fake shit. But like for me, I'm looking at it like she is saying where she is or whatever the case may be. Her point of view, her saying like, no matter what I say, I can call you guys.
Point of view, you didn't hear me. You can't hear me too well.
Huh?
You can't hear me too well.
I can hear you.
Oh, because I wasn't talking about her point of view. I was saying what she was saying, where these men calling women gods now, surrendering, not believing that a man is a god, goes back into these fake ass life guru people that got exposed. It just remind me of that type of shit where the people that follow them fake ass life gurus.
I agree with you.
Like what's bro?
See, I don't want to call.
I ain't gonna say anybody names. I don't need to name drop. But
fake gurus. You said fake gurus. Yeah. That's why. I mean, that's where I'm trying to keep it. But I understand what you're saying. What I was going with it is saying that she's calling out guys saying real shit, but she's saying I'm just a woman.
Right.
Now I'm powerful. Guess what? Her power is in what she says, in that she's a woman. Right. It's not that she's right every single time. It don't even mean that, like she said to Kevin Samuels, she said, I told him I didn't think that you were going to be successful because of the way that you coming at it. You know what I'm saying? We disagreed, but at the same time, we had the conversation. Now, what I'm saying is, now you see how she had the conversation with Kevin Samuels. They disagreed. They probably disagreed to a crazy degree.
And still was about to do something, but still about to work together.
Because at the end of the day, it does, because we disagree on.
Right. Just because we disagree, that don't mean we can't work together. Because it could just be that one thing.
We might agree on a problem. We might disagree on how we should solve it. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was nonviolence. doing like he was doing what you call them rallies and marches and stuff like that, you know, and protests. Right. Now, it's not to say that Muhammad Ali wasn't doing that. The thing is, they looked at it different, where Muhammad Ali was like, I'm against the system. I know it's some things in this stuff works, and I'm gonna point that out, but I'm gonna play the game because black people ain't on TV. So I might be brought here to disagree, and I might disagree so much where I'm gonna say, I could say some crazy shit, but I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna disagree, but I'm gonna put it out there. This is the solution, because a lot of people put out the problem, they don't put a problem in a solution.
Right.
If that makes sense. Like
right.
With her,
certain people, you can't, like, certain people can agree to disagree, and a lot of motherfuckers can't even handle that. Can't even handle that.
Not at all. Because, like, again, Sharzad Ali say a bunch of stuff I agree with, and it's stuff that might be against men, not against men, but like an argument to certain points that I might disagree with. But some of the arguments she make for men, I disagree with too. I think we can talk about it.
Like what? Like what would you say you disagree with?
I understand. Hey man, I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta sit up and really talk about it. I gotta sit up and really.
That is a long conversation. Let's get through this video though.
I don't want to do it.
So there ain't no way you could be God. In fact, you have some brothers who have surrendered, and they walking around talking about the black woman as God.
Gave up.
Oh yeah.
Gave up.
I don't look at it as giving up, because the African God, a lot of the African gods and the European, some of the European gods, but a lot of the African gods are females.
Well, I know a lot of people.
It's the feminine.
When she said that, though, I take it from a sense of motherfuckers that originally was saying a man was a god is a man, and then they switch it up to just get closer to the women. Because I know a lot of motherfuckers that do sucker shit all the time just to get closer.
It's not even sucker shit. The original shit.
I'm talking about sucker shit that actually is sucker shit though. Like
yeah.
So
okay.
So you know, it actually do be sucker shit that they do, and not just. I'm not talking about just opposed to, you know, whatever your faith is, that's your faith. But
okay, so okay, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
When you say sucker shit, and again, I understand the premise, but I'm saying like sucker shit is like going. Is it because y'all disagree? Is it because y'all disagree, or is it because
sucker shit for me is going outside? What's going outside to me? You know, doing things against your morals or what you stand on just to get closer to this woman. So now you change up your whole ideal set. You know, what's the word I'm looking at? Either way, you switch your ideal set just because.
Going against your morals and principles.
You know what I'm saying? Just going against yourself, going against the grain.
In the Bible, it say trimming your ways.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Don't trim your ways. Don't trim your ways to fit in anybody else's situation.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. And to me, that's why that's what she's saying. Like when a motherfucker, it's like you stood on principles and then now you don't. And now you even to the point where this woman is God. Right. No.
Okay, but again, I don't agree that the woman is God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think some of these people that stood on these principles for so long and then they changed, could it be that they changed their mind and for right or wrong, because I don't agree with everybody, but for right or wrong, they felt one way, and maybe, you know, because time changes everybody. Time changed people for the good or for the bad. You know what I'm saying? You could have been a good person, could have turned into somebody that was bad, but you got your reasons. And then you could be a bad person that turned into somebody that's good, and you got your reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say for me, I would say that goes to like, what was your faith from the jump, and then if your faith then switched to where.
Well, so what about the people that don't have no faith? Because
I can't really say nothing to you because you really didn't stand for nothing in terms of what faith you really had in terms of what you really believed anyway. So you might have not even believed that, the same thing of what.
Okay, so what if you didn't believe? What if you didn't believe anything but what you seen in front of your plate, in front of your face? It could go either way. Either we can agree or disagree.
I would ask you, what showed you that this woman is God?
No, it's not about. But I'm not talking about the woman.
Because you asked me, okay, what if somebody switched up their faith and thought this way? I would ask, what did this one? What could you, a person that, I believe what's in front of my face. What in front of your face do you believe that shows you? What is the sign that shows you? And that's what shows you. That's cool. But in terms of, I guess going about it that way, but it's not true. That's, to me, is like, okay, nigga, you just a fraud.
Now, okay, so one of the things, this don't.
All right.
No, I'm just trying to have a discussion. Yeah. I can tell you how I feel. I'm just, what I'm saying is, because you might have a guy that acted a certain type of way for a long time, and then for whatever reason, maybe he went to jail, maybe he actually got somebody that is a big homie, maybe one of his cousins came around, maybe his dad got out of jail, and whatever, and he put him on something else and say he changed his mind. I'm not saying how he changed his mind. He could have thought men was God.
To me, is that sucker shit? Is that what you're asking me?
No. What I'm saying is, like, I'm asking you. Yeah, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's complex because it's people that thought women was God because maybe the women they raised them taught them that, and maybe later on they found out that they don't believe that based on the information that they got, and maybe they changed their mind. And I'm saying, if you change your mind, how would you handle it if you? I'm not. I can't say if you thought women was God or not.
It goes into it. That's totally different than her talking about the people that's switching up their ideals to where they even surrendering to say that the woman is God. And I think that's different from the person that grew up in a household and that's how they was raised versus, or even with, their parent coming home and they getting close with their parent and picking up, that faith. But I do think when you, like I said, when you doing it for all the wrong reasons, that's where it go. And when I say all the wrong reasons, I guess it fall into, what it is, but you doing this because you're trying to get closer to the betterment of what you looking for.
So if you
doing it so bad to where you selling yourself short.
Okay, so you going against your morals and principles. And I'm saying, again, I agree with that. Because at the end of the day, I'm saying, if you know better, you do better. Maybe you didn't know, maybe for lack of knowledge, maybe it took you going to jail, maybe it took you just going through shit to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about the changing of the mind. You might have never thought that females was God. And then you, somewhere down the line, whatever you went through, it changed that. Now, again, I don't think females is God. Now, my basis.
I'm not gonna knock a person that's like that, though.
No. I'm saying when they pushing that line, like
Yeah.
This is what it is. Because one of the things that people do is whatever they believe, that's when you can find out when people believe in anything. Because the people that don't believe in anything, they kind of be diplomatic or cavalier about a situation. They're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel this, but maybe it could go this way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could. And then there's people that's like, it's only this way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then sometimes they might have been exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they change for whatever reason.
So maybe, exactly like you said.
It could go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, I definitely agree with that. Because it's not so black and white. So it's not just like this is just the way it is.
It's kind. In my opinion, it's complex, and that's what I hear. A whole lot of people that I can hear be like, "Yeah, you on some bullshit."
Yeah.
And then I hear some people that be like, "You might be on some bullshit, but you might be on to something." I could follow it, even if I disagree with it. I could follow the logic. The logic.
We have like a common understanding. Like it's like a common understanding a lot of times, even just like
a lot of times,
even with just like you can't account for everybody, but even how like me coming around and my first time meeting you or going to somebody's house, like it's like an understanding we have of how you should conduct yourself coming to somebody's house. It's a lot of motherfuckers that might just be no understanding, but
no, it's clashes
and go into your fucking you know what I'm saying, and go into your
it's clashes because guess what? You might have met me at a trap house. We might have had a good time, but I might have pissed in the corner.
Yeah,
you might have pissed in the corner. Everything might have been cool. This is one of my ghetto scenarios, but you might have pissed in the corner just because, hey man, we had a good time, but hey, it's a bathroom, but I'm gonna piss in the corner because cuz pissed in the corner. Now, guess what? You might come to my house, or I might come to your house, right? Say I come to your house after you met me in the trap house. I'm not gonna think, oh, I could just piss in the corner. If you piss in the corner, I'm gonna be looking like, what the fuck is going on? Like, nigga, like we was in a trap house, but we in your house. You piss in your house.
Yeah, like,
now, guess what?
This is a regular house.
Now, guess what? In your house, if you piss in the corner, me being the type of nigga I am, I'm not gonna piss in the corner at your house. I'm not gonna piss in the corner at the trap house unless it's an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
And I will try not to make it an emergency. But if I come to your house and you piss in the corner, I still not gonna think it's cool for me to piss in the corner.
Right.
But there's people that look like, oh yeah, this is where we piss at. And then I might, yeah, like what are you doing?
I'm going outside then, nigga. I'm not pissing in the corner of your house, nigga.
Exactly. And I might leave if I gotta take a shit and I don't even know where to piss at, but I gotta take a shit. Hey man, I gotta get up out of here. I might walk home or take a Uber. Like, nigga, I'm not gonna do it. But it's people that's like, nigga, you pissed over there, I'm a shit over there. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? But I just wanted to bring up the different personalities. I agree with everything that you're saying. I just wanted to be the devil's advocate.
Oh, hell yeah.
Absurd, silly nonsense
When did
that
that
we
start?
waste our time on.
When did that start? This notion that the black woman was God.
Well, they just have surrendered. It can't be me because I can't do nothing. I ain't got nothing and look like she more successful or whatever. And so we just decide then she must be God. That's what a man do. I don't know no man that would decide that. And I try to correct every brother I run into about that. They think they complimenting me by saying the black woman is God, but I'm not God. And I don't want that job.
I got enough to do. Getting off.
I don't want to be. I don't want that responsibility, and I don't have that power.
I wanted to touch on before we get to the last two questions. I want to touch on something you said where you said black women, they don't.
Can I get 15 seconds?
See much.
15 seconds.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey man, look. Do you see how much power she had in talking? Because she a woman. That's feminine energy. She literally had so much power.
Yeah.
Now guess what?
Divine femininity too.
But again, guess what? It's a whole bunch of guys that's gonna make videos, put in the comment section, "Hey man, I still think the woman is God." You know what I'm saying? But guess what? They're not gonna disrespect her because she said, "You know what? This is what I was told. I was told this by this person." Guess what? He happened to be a guy. We come up with that. Now you can agree or disagree with it. It's all good. I'm not mad at that. I'm not God.
Was King Pharaoh?
Y'all God.
Was King Pharaoh on that shit?
King Pharaoh?
Yeah,
no,
was he
say it one more time, bro.
Was he on that shit, King Pharaoh?
I don't know who King Pharaoh is.
You never heard of that nigga? That nigga was a
But see, listen, I be on the internet. I don't know everybody's name.
Nah, we talked about this shit before, I think.
No, I'm keeping it 1,000 because when I say I don't know who King Pharaoh is, it don't mean I haven't heard any of the
Well, yeah,
any of this stuff.
Let's just get back to the video though. The original content.
Right. And from personal experience, what I noticed that even if you're I don't know these terms they use, highly performing, even if you're just a great guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
They still can't see the greatness in you.
They still what?
They still struggle to see the greatness in you if you're a great person.
Well, as I said, we've been all taught against each other so hard. We have to talk more. Now, that's one thing Kevin did. He got more black men speaking out about their dissatisfaction.
Greatness.
Well, dissatisfaction produced change. One of the changes has been more of our men are going offshore seeking other women who they say can know how to act more like a woman. All right. It's like we'll tell a man, everything you do, why don't you act like a man? When you all have never challenged our womanhood, you all have never told us, why don't you act like a woman? It's not in you. But we'll tell you real quick, why don't you act like a man? Well, how do we know what a man act like? Most of us didn't have a father. We didn't have a model. We only saw fathers on television and in movies.
Right.
And they gave us certain ideas that white people have that they themselves don't live up to. Okay. Their fatherhood
as they shouldn't.
To provide.
As they shouldn't.
And they kept you from being able to do that so that you could not have that. And that's another reason I say that we have to teach our men how to be fathers, how to deal with babies, how to change a diaper, how to do all of those things. You made that. That's your idea. So you need to be a part.
You know, it's crazy. I'm starting to see a lot of single fathers out there too.
But it's been like that.
And that's crazy. Like, it's crazy for a father, you know how they say, you know, dads be leaving the home, but a mom leaving a kid that she had on her womb.
Bruh, there's a double standard, but I know everybody don't understand the double standard.
Right.
It comes down to, guess what? It's double standards as a man. I don't want no woman to come to me and say, be a man. But I know what being a man is.
Yeah.
And I don't need you to tell me that. And sometimes when you tell me, and sometimes when you tell me, guess what? I might not be being a man right now.
Right.
And I can accept the information. But sometimes, guess what? We can't challenge you being a woman. Because guess what? It can always be a problem. I'm not talking about the people that have the real conversations. I'm talking about the people, maybe I'm talking about the miseducated. But when you call them miseducated, the men and the women, both sides of the culture, they don't want to accept that because everybody think they know everything.
Up on that album that she had. Not Lauren London. Why I say Lauren London? Lauryn Hill. I'm tripping. Lauryn Hill. I think Lauryn Hill.
But see, the thing is, respect to Lauryn Hill, but
right. I mean, a lot with Lauryn Hill.
Respect to Lauryn Hill, but
that
come
album,
on now.
Even
the album was great.
Even the skits in the album and what they were trying to talk about and shit like that.
The album was great, and if that was the accomplishment, that they accomplished that.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely accomplished that. But Lauryn Hill
Yeah,
Lauryn Hill lived a life like a regular person to me. But she's revered for that album. And when I say regular person, you do your research on. It's not for me to say anything because it could be looked at totally different ways. But do your research on Lauryn Hill. She made a great album. She made one of the best albums ever.
But we'll get into.
And I believed her when I hear those songs. Exactly. Nah, that's a fact. When I hear them songs, I believe her everything she's saying.
Handle it. Many of our brothers now ending up with their children because many of our women sometimes they have them, and then after 5 or 6 years they decide I don't want to be no parent no more, and so they giving the child away to the father, and then sometimes the fathers are trying to get their children, and you all have a very difficult time because the enemy don't want you to be able to do that, be involved with that. Because they are so used to pretending that they're on our side. They're not on our side. The white woman is not on our side because we also think that she's nicer. It's better to deal with her. That's his mother. She's not on our side.
I was gonna ask.
That's his mama.
There is the idea floating around, guys. I know interracial dating for numerous reasons. So I'm not saying every black man with a white woman has a.
Of course you're not.
Use the white woman as superior. I don't want to say that. I don't know if that's the case, so I won't say that publicly, right?
Of course.
But there is an idea circulating that white women are nicer than black women.
Well, they are, because they haven't gone through what we have. They don't have the history we have. Why shouldn't she be nice? I remember one time I was in New Orleans doing a program, and we came out of this restaurant, and there was a white woman sitting on the curb. Middle-aged white woman, and she was begging for change and everything. I said, I'm not giving you nothing. You a white woman. You got everything at your disposal that you could have in this country, and you sitting out here begging. And I told my party, don't give her nothing.
Bro, that's how my nigga Aaron is with white waiters.
Weird. Nah, I understand for sure. I definitely understand.
I'd be weak.
I say y'all just need to get up and go somewhere and clean yourself up and be white, and you'll get something going. All right. If not, if one of these stupid Negroes will get with you, but you got to clean up and do better than that. I say, but so she has certainly a better opportunity. Now, lower class white woman is not going to agree with that. She thinks she's having it as hard as black people. In fact, she thinks we the reason she having it hard. All right. But it's really not like that. That white privilege that they talk about is real. That's very real. And we practice a little of it with each other on the lighter skins and the darker skins. We ate every idea they fed us. We ate it. Even though it was all against self. They taught us to want that. And we still continuing to do that now. We have learned to practice the technology they practice. And so we have distrust of each other. You're going to trick me or I'm going to trick you. Just all kind of nonsense that we cannot dig up out of it until we give them their God back. We can't do it. It's just impossible. You can't hold on to everything that they stand for and then say you're going to make a change, because everything that they stand for is designed to destroy us.
And using our standards based on their standards, I think is also a big.
They're not the same. They're not the same. Your nature's not the same as his. We keep pretending that they're human and have the natural feelings of sympathy and everything. They don't have none of that. It's not in them. You have it in you. Nobody never saved nobody but you.
Man, shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. If y'all want to watch that full interview, we'll tap in.
Charizard. I mean, Charizard. I said Charizard. I'm fucking up.
Charizard Ali. Shout out to her.
Man, we can get into some older interviews for that for sure. She been talking about the same thing for years. I'm glad she came out again, setting the record straight.
So we are off the Pull Up podcast. We got to get into this finals, this last game. Man, Tatum did it.
Hey, but Jaylen Brown got the MVP. Yeah. Shout out to both of them, man.
Right.
Shout out to both of them.
So let's get into Game 5 real quick.
Kyrie Irving, quick outlet. PJ Washington. Washington goes to the rim. And the strong finish. An early 4-point, 38 years old.
This is a game one. Yeah, the right game.
Got beat to a loose ball off the opening tip. Let's watch their comportment here to start this game.
Fair use, fair use.
And again, the
Idol.
Let's get the MVP, man. Or not. Or shit. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that won,
flush it
man.
and focus on what
Shout
you
out to
do
Drew
best.
Holiday, like we talked about in the beginning.
Dallas, can they bring that same toughness and tenacity that was so impressive the other night?
They'll have to, Mike. Defense travels, and to me, as a player, when you throw yourself into the defense and the little details, it can take a little pressure off you offensively.
Drew Holiday's first shot goes up and in.
Against this Dallas Mavericks defense, you have a split second to make those decisions.
Doncic throws it up. Oh, beautiful pass, and Jones throws it down. They're 1 of 8 to start. Horford wide open.
I know Al Horford too. He got him out. He finally got a ring.
Nah, he got a few of them. What do you mean?
He got a few rings. Not on the Celtics, though, right?
Yeah. Nah, on the Celtic is his first one.
Yeah,
but I think Horford. Yeah. Shout out to Horford, man. He been around for a minute.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
been around for a minute.
Total, all together, bro.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, he like I said, yeah,
he been there. Yeah, you right about that.
Yeah.
Nah, you absolutely right about that. Like, man, he been around for so long that I thought he had one.
Bro, they did a thing where he almost played the most games without a championship.
Now it's James Harden. You know it's James Harden with the most. Oh wow, James Harden has the most playoff games without a championship. 166 with no championship.
Karl Malone is right there right now at 193.
Well, okay. I don't think he had.
So.
Yeah. Well, exactly. He lost to Jordan, though. So does that mean Jordan is the best? Because right now, Boston is not. James Harden is not losing to LeBron. He was losing to Steph Curry and Clay.
It says Al Horford who played the most playoff games in NBA history before winning his first title.
Oh wow!
186 playoffs.
Damn.
186 of them hoes.
I wonder is Horford gonna retire? Salute to him. Like this is like a crown on top.
Tatum now picks up Doncic. Doncic has missed his first 3 shots. Stops, gets inside, draws the foul, and one. Got Horford up in the air.
But stop trying to
support.
Draw fouls, but stop trying to draw fouls, but score.
Yeah, score.
Gordon Cass bringing that energy. Doncic find the back. Green's going to try again. Josh Green, 2 for 2 from
Josh
downtown.
Green.
2 here in the
Okay.
first quarter of game 5. Tatum gets
Josh
inside.
Green was
blocked by
supposed to be yellow
Washington.
raw.
And they're going to call a jump ball. Shot clock at 7. Doncic trying to create space. Beautiful pass, but Irving has to bring it out. Now throws it up, and Lively with the slam.
Lively. Shout out to the rookie.
Hauser guarding Doncic.
He had a great
Doncic
playoff.
goes right at him. Step back jumpers, got it. Second field goal for Luka Doncic.
Hauser.
But to me, it's his reaction time out of the drop, which is being on display here.
Holiday.
Love of it.
Jaylen Brown comes flying in.
Look, he sent that assist and he screened. He gave the assist and
Stolen
screen.
by Tatum. Tatum goes up and lays it up and in.
Okay. Little nigga.
Both on and off the ball, just night and day from game 4. I totally agree, Doris.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie.
Oh, a circus shot from Irving as he goes across the lane. That's his first field goal. Tatum guarded by Lively. Finds Jaylen Brown. Knocks down another three. That's their fifth. And the lead is up to a dozen. Doncic with 4 on the shot clock. Doncic finds Kleber. Kleber, nice turn and layup.
Okay.
Oh, Doncic
Kleber.
upset. He wanted a foul call that time, yelling at Billy Kennedy.
But chill out. It's not gonna happen. Play like it's
Kyrie
not
Irving
gonna happen.
fires away. Got it. 3-pointer. That's huge for Dallas. They need
Don't be
Kyrie Irving to come
discouraged.
alive. Starting 5 back in there for the Celtics. Tatum gets past Lively. Goes inside. The layup.
Okay,
That
Lively.
shot. It's good. And the foul.
Okay, Tatum. And he led
Mavericks trying to take
everybody.
advantage.
He led his
Gafford and
team in
Bob right
points,
there on cue. Throws it
assists,
down.
and rebounds in the finals.
It's a very quick look at the small lineup because here comes Al
Okay.
Horford.
Nice feed, and Gafford throws
Okay.
it down.
Okay.
Horford right to set check back in. Derek White
see.
launches. Can't get it. Ball tipped, and Hauser comes up with it. Tatum on the drive once again. Gets to the rim. He's got 13 points here in the first half.
Once again.
First field goal for Washington. Holiday inside. Washington to Jones. Jones up and in off the glass.
Okay, Jones.
Falls
Jones was
down.
one of
Ball
those
knocked
guys
loose.
in the
Look at
first
him.
quarter.
Yeah.
Jones had a whole lot of points in the first quarter. He definitely, hey man, give Jones his bag because he took the low. Just being a very good free agent, he was for the low, and he took a lower payment, and he was a good, like he was there. Give my man his money, man.
White dive on it. Saved by
Should have
Horford.
won the dunk
Here comes
contest.
Brown. Brown goes up. Layup is good. And the lead is back to 15 here in the first half.
Okay.
To Washington. Josh Green lines up a three. Got it. Josh Green now 3 for 3 from downtown off the bench.
Man, look at that score. That score is bad.
Tatum goes inside. Flips it out. Brown, 3-pointer. Puts it in. Jaylen Brown with 14. Another assist for Tatum. He's got 9.
That score is bad.
Now puts it on the floor, guarded by Doncic. Gets into the paint. Kicks it out in the corner. White steps back. 3-pointer. It's good.
Derek White. Hey, man. Derek White from that Popovich.
Doncic, count it, and the foul.
Nigga, Derek White ended up getting his tooth knocked, chips and one of his tooth.
Hey, all that shit is good. That championship shit, that's Pop.
Right.
Shout out to Pop.
Missed free throw. Horford the rebound. Here's Pritchard. He loves these. He puts it up half court of the buzzer.
He loves these.
Got him.
Pritchard at the buzzer with a 3-pointer.
Got him.
He's done it again.
Hey, Mike, I asked
done
Jason
it
Kidd how they can
again.
chip away at this deficit. He said, we've been here before. We just need to get it to 10 heading into the fourth quarter. But he said, I told our guys and have to decide whether to hold on to the rope or let go. He said, yes, this is that moment, but we've got to hold on. We don't have a choice.
Inside, another nice feed, this time from Holiday, and Tatum with the flush. 36% from the field in game 4. They're right now they're at 52.
Man, that
Derek
score
White,
is ugly.
Step back 3. That's good. Derek White with his third 3-pointer.
Right.
Gafford
That
down
score
6
is ugly.
points. Jaylen Brown,
22.
Doncic on him. Al Horford spots up. Al Horford hits a 3.
25.
Jaylen Brown gets in the paint. Finds Holiday, the left hand off the glass. Timeout,
Okay.
Dallas. It's a 26-point lead. And that was the big
26-point
problem
lead,
for the
man.
Mavericks in the first 3 games. Their offense struggled. Their defense has been their strength. Irving, nice turnaround shot there. Just his third
Okay.
field goal.
Damn, he
Irving
got 6
kicks it out.
points.
Green lines up, 3-pointer. Got it. Josh Green, 4 for 4 from downtown.
You gotta have more.
Doncic pulls back. Goes at Porzingis. A foul and one. Luka Doncic chance for a 3-point play. Doncic still, and the Mavericks still fighting. Doncic going coast to coast. High off the glass is good. Celtics have been in control, led by double figures as Brown knocks down a shot.
The attention that Tatum creates, making all the right rim reads.
Doncic, but Hauser on him. Doncic using his strength, leans in, falls back and banks it
Now,
home.
if you notice,
Mavericks were down
all
29.
these
They came
highlights
back,
is
cut it
on lower. All these highlights of Luka Doncic is on mismatches. It's not on Tatum. It's not on Brown. It's not on Derek White. Peyton Pritchard hit a 3-pointer from half court. That's the thing. I think they figured them out. I think they figured them out.
And they get one last incredible run. Lively the rebound, back up. White got a piece
Shout out
of
to
it.
Lively.
White with another
Lively.
block.
Oh, Derek White blocking shit?
Brown pulls
Okay.
back out. Celtics can afford take time off the clock. Brown drives, finds Porzingis. But they're in a 21-point hole. Doncic gets it back, fires up the 3, and finally gets one to go. Tatum has Derek Lively on him. Porzingis not expecting the pass. Shot clock at 4. White launches a 3. It's good. Derek White from downtown.
Derek White bail out possessions at the end of a shot clock with big-time threes.
Doncic drives and finishes. Tatum, hesitation, bank shot is good. And the foul. Slick move from Jason Tatum. Right now, he gives his team a 22-point lead with 7:45 remaining. Irving finds a spot and hits the 3.
Okay, Kyrie.
Hardaway trying to guard Tatum. Tatum spins, falling away. It's up and good. But you have your 2 stars, Tatum and Brown, with 17 assists, 11 for Tatum, 6 for Brown. Their growth as playmakers, a big part of this season. As Doncic rattles in the 3. 27 points for Jason Tatum. Stolen by White. Tatum the drive. Tatum the finish. Timeout Dallas. Chance for redemption here this year. And they're 4 minutes away. Doncic goes inside, lays it up and in.
Their actions don't always reflect that. Every guy on the Boston Celtics has said that this season, and their actions have reflected that.
Kyrie Irving steps back, knocks down the 3 as we approach 3 minutes remaining. Doncic comes up with a steal. Goes inside, finds P.J. Washington. Layup is good. And Joe Mazzulla not taking any chances, even with a 21-point lead. All the work, all the sacrifice, handling the enormous weight of massive expectations. Ends tonight here. It's over. Time to say it again, Boston. Anything's possible.
It's over.
Banner number 18 has been secured. The Celtics are NBA champions.
Champions. My nigga Al Horford, bro. That nigga hella happy. You see that nigga face? That nigga happy.
Oh yeah. He look like he about to ride off into the sunset. Like, hey man, you know what? I'm cool, man. I got my issue. I proved my point. Hey man, unless y'all throw a bag up out here, I got 2 championships. No, 1. Is it 1?
1.
Hey man, I got 1 championship, and before that, I was knocking on the door for years, and I was a part of that. Hey man, I got my championship.
Yeah. Nigga, let's continue.
Steve,
Bob, where's Brad? Congratulations on
You wanna know what's so
assembling an
crazy?
incredible team.
The crazy thing is, nah, for sure. And see, it's a whole nother story. ESPN tried to make him look bad because when he took over for Ime Udoka coming off of the controversy, and then when he was the assistant coach, and they tried to bring up some stuff that happened to him in college or around that time, and he beat the case, but they try to make a big deal about it back then.
Yeah,
So shout out, huh?
What
did you say?
What was this case?
Hey man,
Some crazy shit.
It's some shit that's like, man, I'm the coach, but why you want to bring this up? And it's ESPN,
right?
And they brought it up, and they made it a big deal. They said, "Hey, Joe Mazzulla is the intern coach since Ime Udoka is gone because of the scandal or the so-called off the court situation that happened with him," and they try to bring him into it. And it's like, if I'm the assistant coach, why would you even bring up anything? But it's okay. I haven't done anything. In the case that you're bringing up, I beat it.
Right.
What type of shit is this? But, it is what it is. Shout out to him, for sure.
Shout out to Coach.
Coach Mazzulla, where are you?
Coach Mazzulla.
You did it. Unbelievable. And to the fans, thank you very much. Without you, we wouldn't be here. And now it's my honor to present to the Boston Celtics the 2024 Larry O'Brien Trophy for the NBA Championship.
Hey, man. Shout out to Adam Silver Slipper. He gonna show up. Adam Silver Slipper is a real interesting guy. Hey man, I love when niggas bring the kids out.
Xavier Tillman got him a championship.
I love when niggas bring the kids out, man.
Expectations for this team were so high
love
all
that.
season long. Just how were they able to every time rise to meet the moment?
Michelle, the brilliance of Joe Mazzulla is that he wouldn't let expectations get in the way.
Exactly.
Joe Mazzulla said there's no expectations. You've got to win or die trying. Joe set a plan, and he kept everybody focused, and these guys played team basketball, great Celtics basketball. It wasn't about expectations. It was about getting it done. Banner 18.
Hey, man. Let me say one thing, just one thing. The Warriors played the Boston Celtics in the finals like a couple years ago, and they won. You want to know what's the crazy thing? The people that own the Warriors are from Boston. So when they won the series against Boston, they won it in Boston where they're from, but they won it from a Bay Area team. So
that was funny.
Yeah, that's one of them things. They was like, "Hey man, it's crazy. We won it in Boston."
That's crazy.
But we the Warriors.
But decided this offseason to make some major
Exactly.
changes.
These same people own the Celtics now?
What I'm saying is, I don't know if he's from Boston. I'm saying the people that own the Warriors are from Boston.
Oh, do they
beat?
Oh, they probably still own the Warriors too.
No, the thing is, they're not the same people. I'm saying, I don't know if he owns the Boston Celtics.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Now,
You know what I mean? It's just funny that when the Warriors beat the Celtics, they beat them in Boston, and the people that own the Warriors are from Boston. That was like crazy. That was like a flex. But that's my petty moment. That's just my petty moment. Shout out to the Warriors. Shout out to the Celtics.
How did you and Brad Stevens know that staying the course just wasn't going to be good enough.
Well, we all watched the team the last few years.
Fair
Great,
use.
great teams, but
Fair use.
not quite there. And Brad was brilliant. We knew we needed to make changes. We knew
Don't
we
take
had to
down
make
our
changes,
shit.
and Brad got it done. He brought in Drew, he brought in KP, and here we are. Banner 18 is back.
Congratulations, Wick. Let's talk to your head coach.
Shout out to Drew Holiday, man. Shout out to motherfucking Drew Holiday. Shout out to everybody on Boston that won, but shout out to Drew Holiday,
Wick.
man.
Let's talk to your head coach.
He got him too. He got him too. Two of them.
Man. Shout out to him, man. What you mean?
Joe, what makes this group so special?
And guess what? You a Hall of Famer to me. I don't give a fuck.
For me,
You a Hall of
faith is the
Famer to
most
me.
important thing. Number one, we got the best fans in the world. The best fans.
I almost said some shit.
Then representing the
I almost
Celtics
said
and
some
being
shit.
part of history and taking on the ownership and the responsibility. And we're nothing without these guys right here. These are the most important people, the players, their families, and everything that they do, and we're nothing without them.
Again, the expectations were high all season long, but how did you help them understand that embracing those expectations could be a strength and not a weakness?
I mean, you get very few chances in life to be great, and you get very few chances in life to carry on the ownership and the responsibility of what these banners are, and all the great people, all the great players that came here. And when you have few chances in life, you just got to take the bull by the horns, and you got to just own it. And our guys owned it.
Thank you, Joe. Congratulations to you.
Hey, man, shout out to y'all, but yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
And now the presentation of the 2024 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award. Again, Commissioner Silver.
Bill Russell would be so proud. The 2024 Bill Russell Finals MVP
man.
goes to
Oakland,
Jaylen Brown.
man. Bill Russell. We all knew it. I wish I would have put it up out there early in the game, but I thought he was gonna get it. He been clutch all through this shit. When it was time to make a shot, sometimes Tatum did it, but most of the times Jaylen Brown did it, man. Salute to him. This man.
Jaylen.
It's so many stories.
What is holding
It's a
this
whole
trophy
lot of
mean to you?
stories.
It was a full team effort, and I shared this with my brothers and my partner in crime, Jason Tatum. He was with me the whole way, so we shared this shit together.
We share this shit together.
You said that what's been
I give
different about
for
your
me.
game
I
this
give him
season-
a trophy. I give Jason Tatum
You
the trophy.
said that what's been different about your game this season
Just me.
is that you let go
That nigga
of
like,
the
nah, I'm keeping the trophy though. It's my first one.
No. He
all the
should
doubt.
keep
First of all,
it.
you're a
He should
superstar,
keep
so no
it.
one knew you
But
had any
I give it to it.
or doubts. But how were you able to do that to unlock your game, as you put it?
Just my faith in the Most High, just believing in my teammates, my coaching staff, and just
Man,
being
shout
grateful.
out to the
I'm being grateful for
Elohim.
every moment, every opportunity. I never hug my head. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say, and we come out and we play basketball. Excuse my language. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't give a
Man,
fuck.
shout out to the bros. Shout out to the brothers,
Every
man.
opportunity. I never hug my head.
Shout out to the
I don't
brothers,
care. I don't give
man.
a fuck what nobody got to say, and we come out and we play basketball. Excuse my language. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Jaylen. Congratulations.
Yeah, say that
Jason, we're all
Hey, East Oakland, nigga. East Oakland Seminary. But yeah, salute.
Jason, you
And my nigga went to Cal. Jaylen Brown went to Cal University.
Jaylen have played in 107
Salute.
playoff games together. 107 playoff games you played with Jaylen. That's the most for any duo before winning a title. What's it mean to you now to finally get it done and to get it done together?
It means the world.
See?
That nigga finally got him when niggas was talking about him.
Hey, man,
It's
for
crazy
sure.
because earlier in the season, the NBA put out something about who's the face of the league. And even though Tatum didn't win the MVP, I said in the comments, Tatum is going to get him one this year. He got him one.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's some things that happen, but do you think Jason Tatum is the face of the league?
I'm thinking like Anthony. I'm thinking, bro. Right now it's still LeBron. They still got LeBron Curry. They still got niggas like that in the league. So, but I think the new generation. I think it might be Anthony Edwards, niggas like that.
I got pushed back up on that, man. But I just wanted to hear you say that.
Jason Tatum is a front runner though, but I think Anthony Edwards got that motherfucker.
I think Giannis is still the face of the league that never been crowned, ever. And I don't think they will ever do it. And I think Drew Holiday winning the winning the championship a year after he got traded, and then this ended up being 2 years from him being the real difference maker is going to play against that, and it's going to play against Dame. It's going to play against Dame too, but it's going to be because of Giannis. It's not going to be because of Dame. Dame is going to be solidified. But what I'm saying is, I think if Dame would have went to the Boston Celtics, I think they would have won a championship too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the difference is Drew Holiday came to the Bucks and they won a championship, and then they traded him for Dame. I think that's going to be the narrative. It's going to be Dame versus Drew Holiday, and then it's going to be, I think that's going to be a narrative, and I think that they're not talking about Drew Holiday.
Yeah. Shout out Drew
But
Holiday.
Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis is the real story. Because guess what? Last year, they was losing to Miami, and Miami was getting swept. But then the team like Denver won a championship the year before, and then they almost got swept, but they lost to Minnesota, and then Minnesota played against. Yeah, it turned out to be different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for Tatum.
It means the world.
Happy for Jaylen Brown. Cal, shout
for putting us in this position for us to be surrounded by each other, for us to put us in positions to maximize our ability. It's been a long time coming, and damn, it was worth it.
The pressure, the expectations, the comparisons, the constant comparisons. It never divided you.
Definitely could push back, but I feel it.
So we know we need each other. We all need each other. This is a team sport, and we went through the ups and downs. And we deserve this. We earned this for sure.
Yeah, they definitely earned that. They earned that for sure.
On team all season long, unbreakable bond. So I'm just going to throw out questions. Come on up, get up here close to me. I'm just going to throw out questions. Whoever wants to answer. Except the first question has to be to you, Al. Got to be to you, Al. I didn't want you to wait a moment longer. Tell me, what has the wait been like?
It's been long, a lot of hard work, but I'm so proud to be part of this team and that it happened now. La gloria a Dios. Gloria a Dios.
Yeah.
You dreamt of this for so long. and now you finally are a champion. Can you describe to me what's going through your head right now?
I can't believe it. I still can't believe it, fam. I mean, we did it. We're here. But I can't believe it. This is just how I pictured it here at the Garden with our fans, everybody together. This is just how I saw it 8 years ago. This is how I saw it 8 years ago. Wick knows about it. Wick knows about the ring 8 years ago. Yes, sir.
Congratulations to y'all. All right, guys. Who wants to be next? Remember, I'm just going to throw out questions. Whoever wants to
That
answer.
nigga Cuban or something. That nigga like, where that nigga Al Horford from?
Oh no.
Answer. KB. How are you even able to play tonight, Kristaps? How are you even able to play tonight with that bad ankle?
Good question. I don't know. The medical staff did everything they could, and I gave my all, and I was able to get out there.
And why were you not? You said you were gonna die out here if you had to. Why were you not going to miss this game?
Say that again, please.
Why were you not going to miss this game?
How could I? On home floor, we're the champions. Let's go.
Congratulations. Drew, where's Drew? Drew, you were brought here for this reason, to be up on this stage. Why were you such a perfect fit for this team?
I think it's every player on this team, not just the players, not just the coaching staff and the top of the organization. They really embraced me when I first got here, and they made this game super easy. But the fans here are insane, man. I didn't expect it to be like this. I love you guys.
What are you most proud of about this group?
I think that we did it together.
Yeah, they did it together, man. They did it together. But you know what? It's checkout time. You know what I'm talking about? We thank y'all for joining in with us.
Yeah.
Oh shit, 12 o'clock.
Shit, we gotta play everything in the background.
Check out time, nigga. Hey, call Dad's room. Call the niggas downstairs. Tell the valet bring it in.
Hey man, turn down a little bit.
Man, I'm rolling, man. Fuck that. Hey, psych, nigga, come on, man.
Yeah, we all fucking up.
Hey, look, man. We covered that motherfucking we covered the WNBA. We covered a whole bunch of different shit. We covered the finals.
Yeah.
Hey man.
We covered your how you pronounce your name?
I can't hear you, brother.
How you pronounce your name?
Shahrazad Ali.
Yeah, Shahrazad Ali. Got a regard. Spoke on some real shit. Spoke on just like shit that everybody needs to at least get their brains sparked up to people
Like, hey, look, the interview that we did on there, it's not even all the shit that she said, but she go back to the 90s. Just check it out.
Y'all check it out. Y'all, man, thank y'all for fucking with us. We are off the Pullup Podcast. I'm locked in. Tap in if you want to win.
All right, man. Salute to everybody, man. Thanks. Hey, thanks for the viewers that stepped in. Hey man, guess what? We appreciate you. But at the same time, like, subscribe, and hit the notification.
Tap in with us, man.